Okay. Now
You renamed the Salander. I love that.
I think he did that. Did he do that before you left or after you left? I don't remember.
Oh, I did that 2 sessions ago.
I didn't know that. I didn't have a mouse. You think I'm waving my hand around? I was just spent the entire last 2 sessions attempting to control the camera.
Oh boy. So yeah, this is a good starting point. That statement. Hey. So Karserus wanted to apologize for things, but he's honestly, it's not a big deal, Car.
Yeah, it's just something I'd like to fix. This isn't something like the 6s being irremovable successes that I'm happy house parole. No, this is something I actually want to change going forward because it benefits us.
That's fair. That's fair.
So, I actually have the images up that Charm sent me of the comments. Thank you, Charm. Also, for YouTubers and streamgoers that wonder why I don't reply to comments, it's because my Google account has my real name and I don't know how to fix it.
Legally change your name.
Well, yeah, but the unprofessional and various reasons behind it. So thank you, Seriocon, first and foremost, because they're the one who noted that we weren't using defense as intended. Not a flat damage reduction, but reduces the damage dice pool up to a minimum of 1, which essentially means it is kind of a flat reduction, but off of the attacking dice pool, but you can always have a chance to plink 1 damage off of an opponent if they're tanking it. So yeah, I've been doing it wrong, but thankfully we are all a little better equipped to actually start dealing plink damage if necessary.
Yeah, I have a lizard.
Yes, that bronze sword shouldn't have been as tough as it was, technically. We should be able to actually hurt it, at least, when we did damage.
Yeah,
Guys, I'm not useless anymore.
You were never useless.
Yes, I was. I could do nothing to that thing. Literally nothing. I tried. I could not deal enough damage to him to hurt him with the old thing, but now I can.
I'm sorry. And second is Greeted Saucer 93. Thank you for your commentary on telling us how initiative is supposed to work. Because I did not read the core rulebook closely enough, apparently. You roll 1 die and then add your dexterity and survival scores to the final result. So instead of having a die pool, you roll a die, which can end up being anywhere from 1 to 6, and then you add your dex and survival to it. So, say Eragon rolled a 4, add your dexterity, which is 2, and your survival, which is 1, that would be a total initiative of 7. So yes, initiatives are actually not a die pool, which is great. It's just, that throws me off, because almost everything else is a die pool.
That's fair.
Which may be why I did not remember.
I mean, it seemed normal to me because everything else is a die pool, so I didn't really even think about it. Also, Green Saucer, are you one of the commenters that Kara was talking about? Actually, I think
Saucer.
I think Saucer is one of them. Apparently.
Yes. Welcome to the stream and thank you. We will. Well, I say we, but more like I will probably screw up a whole bunch of other things rule-wise, but that's okay.
Well, this is our first poker. It's all good. Also, I want to note, just for the sake of YouTube, in case they wonder if anybody else wonders, this is there was no in between RPing, between session RPing because we were in the middle of a dungeon. So there's nothing to recap for that. Just wanted to mention that. Also, since some people were asking, I'll just give a quick update about this. Yeah, my Domino's account got hacked, unfortunately. There were rogue pizzas ordered all around the U.S. 3 of them. It was actually, and I got these charges and stuff. But fortunately, PayPal's deleted it, so it's all good. Domino's did absolutely fucking nothing though when I called them. They were just like, "Oh, call your bank," and sorry, and didn't even give me a coupon or anything. So, well, all right, good work, guys. I'm not gonna order from you again.
That's unfortunate. Yeah,
the specifics, just to go over them real fast. First off, my old card's gotten deactivated. I'm getting a new one within 5 days. Business days, probably. And they are dealing with the charges. Now that the charges are not pending, they can deal with them. I will probably have my money back in like a week. So, At least this happened when I actually had money in the account, because that was over $60, and that could have very easily put me in the red in other circumstances. Fortunately, I was doing all right. I was doing all right, mostly because of you guys on stream. Just donations and general helpfulness. And also, good news is everything important, like my Twitch payments, they're all tied directly to my PayPal and not to my card. So, losing the card is not a big deal, actually. So.
Still $60 of Dominoes. Ugh.
I know, right?
Oh, you have another thing coming in Canada.
Oh man, and not
Pizza
even
Thieves
a
there?
full belly to show for it.
I know, right? Well, you know, the most annoying thing to me was that I got those 3 people's orders, and I looked at them, I was like, dude, you guys didn't even, like, get coupons or deals, and you bought the sodas, and those sodas are, like, $2.50. You should just go to the fucking convenience store. They're even cheaper there. It's like, holy shit.
Well,
the most offensive thing about all this was watching people do really expensive orders when they could have saved money. It really,
well,
as an economist, it just bothered me.
I think they were intentionally spending as much money as they could because they were just trying to be an asshole.
I mean, the weird thing is we verified, me and some other people verified at least one of the addresses to match up with a real address with a real name. So I don't know why a thief would actually send real food to a real place, but okay, sure. I guess I could call the police, but I can't really be arsed. I'll probably get blacklisted or something anyways. Oh, welcome back, Kyrio. Yep. Oh, Kyrio was gone while he wanted to know what was going on. Oh, well. Kyrio, I'll explain later what happened with my account, because I didn't realize you stepped away, I just told everything. Maybe I should go by a different name so Charm doesn't keep calling Car the wrong name. What? No, it's fine. I think I got the gist, I think. PayPal's dealing with it. I should have my money back. I'm getting a new card. It should all happen within a week or 2.
I mean, well, Charm can always use my Steam name if you feel like it.
Chimera? I mean, the start all K words, so it probably won't help me any. If that's the mix-up begins with.
There's too many hard consonants.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, probably beers. It's annoying. The most annoying thing here is that until I get my new card, I basically have absolutely no means of buying anything right now. So, well, I mean, online, I guess, but like if I need to buy something at the grocery store, I can't right now. So.
Speaking of buying things, I mentioned how I ate 3 chocolate bars earlier to Eragon. We have a bunch of 6-pack Hershey chocolate bar things from a shipper that was from like December when we were trying to push people to make s'mores.
Gimme.
Nobody bought the candy, so now every pack is 99 cents.
Oh wow. Wait, how much is a pack?
If you want me to send you candy,
I'll live off that until I get my new card. Sure, this sounds good.
Yes, please.
I don't want to kill you.
Yeah, sure. I'd love some chocolate though, if you're willing to send some. But yeah, seriously, I really can't buy. I can't really buy food or toiletries or anything like that. Which is a bit of a shame. I've running out of body wash, but oh well, whatever. I'll just use shampoo. It's all good.
No one will know.
No one will know. Shampoo is perfectly acceptable body wash, honestly. If you're in a pinch. But yeah, so enough about my financial issues on a video about Pokerole. I'll be fine, so don't worry. So what are we up to? Let's see. I guess we don't really need to do a between stream recap, but it might be good to explain that what kind of briefly what happened last time and where we are for anybody that needs a catch up and possibly mustard.
So. Be careful, there may be mustard gas jokes whenever the poison stuff comes around.
Oh no.
Spoilers.
It's not spoilers if you don't know when it's coming.
Is that how it works?
That's how it works in my head.
Right.
Anyway, so last time our eager adventurers, because intrepid is definitely not the right word for any of them, except for Tucker, and even then I'm skeptical right now.
Yeah, I don't know if intrepid's quite right for Tucker either.
They decided to go through the mystical ripply wall thing of the ruins and found themselves in a very dark series of corridors and rooms, only occasionally lit up by pulses of light, lines and ribbons, rippling across the dark surfaces of the ruin they were exploring in various colors, mostly reds and blues. They went and found what was essentially a huge reactor pit, for those of you who understand what I'm saying when I say that.
Yeah, we watched Star Wars.
Yeah. Yeah, those of you who watch Star Wars know the kind of thing I'm talking about. But later on, they found another room that had strange pillars with glowing lines of red going up or down. And then they found the ramp. The ramp at the top of which was a sandy ghast that still has something stuck in it that you guys are currently and possibly forever unable to obtain. But
I'll return stronger.
you will return when you're stronger. The sandy ghast has evolved.
That's fine. We'll suplex it.
I'd love to see that.
Suplexing sand. I'm sure that'll work well.
I don't know. So long as Odor Sleuth or Foresight is used, he can do it.
Technically.
Anyway, so yeah, the sandy ghast was blocking everyone's way up the ramp, and Riley was very persistent. Everybody else decided they were going to leave the sandy ghast alone and try the other. And Riley got engulfed by the sandy ghast, which then proceeded to roll down the ramp, slam into a pillar, and get knocked out. The Sandygast also kind of made Brooks' water gun a moot point, unfortunately, because Sandygast is mean that way. I think it's the only Pokemon I know of that's like that, so...
Yeah, well, I've seen a few Pokemon where it's like, you're gonna hit my weakness? Yeah, lol, no.
Yeah, there's a couple of abilities like that. Useful abilities, but not one any of you have access to.
Freaking double battle Rhyhorn. Like, oh, I'll electrocute the bird.
Nope, lightning rod.
Nope.
Also, the Riley's pet here has been useful strapped to my back as an He did a good Ember attack.
Yes.
He's kind of a weird
Riley...
guest party member of sorts now.
Yes, Riley's pet seems to like Tucker better at this point.
Than Riley, which is understandable.
He'll learn to love me forcefully if necessary.
Oh no.
Careful, we're a children-friendly channel here.
No, we're not!
It's a good joke, Car.
I have to keep up the facade sometimes.
We lost the PG rating a long time ago.
But none of us know the move Facade.
Rise probably does.
That's true.
Don't mention that name. To me.
To me.
Yeah. And then there was another room that had essentially an acid floor, and there was a button down one of the pathways. And, you know, Tucker was really smart and started throwing geopebbles.
I was the one who threw it.
Well, I gave them to you because I was the one with the idea. I gave them to you because I have fucking paws.
Oh, that's
you
right.
have hands.
Even though supposedly in Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, quadrupeds can throw geopebbles, but we'll ignore that for now.
It fit
so
better
Riley
with
was
the situation. So also, yeah, better stat.
Yeah. Riley tossed a few pebbles at the button, and to quote the little Pokerole Discord we have going with fans, hits button with rock. Button. Am I a joke to you? Hit with Munchlax.
Yes.
Because Ralph, in a fit of brilliance
and luck,
used Metronome.
It's all luck.
Yeah,
it's actually all luck.
Through sheer absolute luck, landed on flying moves. And then the second roll landed on fly. And it's like, okay, the dice gods have willed it.
Successful button press, we get to, and then we took the main path, and probably took a shortcut in the process of that, so hey.
Oh yeah,
you probably did.
I can do something. Yeah!
And that's where we left off, after that performance.
After that, you guys fought the Bronzor, which was a huge pain in the butt, and was speaking about intruders and making you leave in weird roundabout technological fashion. And you beat it.
And while being very durable, we kind of just abused it for a while, honestly. It was having kind of a problem. It was not going down, but it was just kind of having a problem for a while.
Yes. So, I'm gonna say, on the back of the Bronzor, you all find what looks to be a slightly abstract version of a map sort of etched into it. And it, you recognize places that you've been, and you also recognize what looks to be a marking for an exit point, since there's one around the area where you think you came in, and there's one... Where's the icons? Gimme.
Also, side note, streamgoers, I have slightly lowered the general volume of the others because I just realized that the reason it was so high was because Car had a bad mic. So now that he doesn't, let me know if the volume's okay. If you guys can't hear them or something, just let me know. I didn't adjust that much, so it should be fine. Oh, what happened? Oh, I see.
There we go. It hit a snap point for whatever reason. I thought those were gone, but yeah.
No, there's apparently the top two rows have snap points still. All right. Oh right, I was fixing them. I never finished fixing them. That's right.
This is fine, but yeah, there's probably an egress point around there.
Is there any way that's just like on the map? Is there anything that just says treasure?
No. This is a very basic, abstract sort of map.
Well, what good is that? I'm gonna throw it away.
It's on the back of Bronzor. You just have to throw the Bronzor away, I guess?
So
yes.
Give me a strength.
Right.
I want to see how far you manage to toss the metal frisbee.
Oh, sorry. I'm gonna mulligan that. It was lagging.
That's fair.
I swear.
Doesn't
See,
down.
it changed literally nothing. Redoing that twice. I still got that too.
I guess Tucker will not have to do a will save to not chase the frisbee. Because he can't throw it.
I think I just threw it like right into the ground.
I was gonna make him yell fetch.
So you pick up the Bronzor, it's really heavy, and you can't see any treasure on it, so you're like, yeah, and you just sort of do a pushing motion and let it drop to the ground with a resounding clang. Something probably heard that. Who wants to roll event dice?
Sure, what? Just, how many?
Just one.
Just one.
It wasn't me.
That's a 6.
Oh no. Is it Melissa landed?
Hang on.
Hopefully you changed the number for them.
No, I didn't, actually.
Oh, okay.
Is it Melissa landed?
But this is the event die. That's not a combat encounter. That's you find the objective, so it wouldn't have mattered if I told you where the objective was. However, I will allow you to pull out one of the dungeon tiles and affix it however you please.
Okay.
Oh, cool. I'll let somebody else do that. Eragon's going to wait for it. Yeah, you go ahead.
I mean, of course, I know what
Dungeon
it through the
Dungeon tiles are up at the top.
Oh. That's
Yeah,
dungeon
sorry, I
icons.
tricked you by my hand.
Oh,
Alright.
well, this is a pretty garbage one, isn't it?
Well, that's...
Yes, affix it however you pleased.
Does they have to fix it to the tile we're on? Or...
No, you don't.
Okay, put it wherever you want, buddy. There you go.
There we go. That's how we're getting in. We're jumping a pit, boys.
Yeah, that's fine.
Dang it.
God, he just wants to do a
Yeah.
jump.
Yeah.
He wants to do be required.
Exactly. Now it is required.
So the Salandit on Tucker's back remembers that there was some stairs after another floor/pit room.
So
you
that's the
if you
exit.
want to progress.
Oh, thanks,
Right.
Mr. Slandit.
Lizard, point the way.
I don't know. Everything looks the same. It's all dark, and glowy.
Okay.
It kinda hurts my eyes when it's bright.
That was the way we came from. Point the other way, and you're probably good.
Yeah, but which way is the most glowy? And the most same?
The Solanda isn't sure how to answer this question.
Don't hurt the brain of my pet lizard.
Ralph's speak is kind of hard to decipher sometimes.
Alright, I'm gonna go to the forward and left. I'm going towards that pit I know is there.
The general direction of, at least, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. But still, I'm going that way.
Alright.
Come, lizard, let's go.
Hang on. I can affix this properly.
I realize actually not having stat points has been rather useful to us, since we're aligning the since we have to align the tiles, you know.
Weirdly.
Yeah.
There you go.
Perfect.
You find yourselves in a rather familiar-looking T section. There's also what appears to be a slat on the wall across from your entry point that shows you there is a room behind the wall.
I'm gonna punch it.
You're punching the wall.
Yeah. I punched it down.
So wait. Oh, you mean wait? Can you re-describe that? Sorry, I was removing all the snap points so we don't have any more issues.
Oh, okay. So you find a rather familiar-looking T section, and as you enter, you see across from yourselves there's a wall, and there is a slat in the wall, and you can see there's a room beyond this one, or at least a passageway beyond it, but it doesn't look like there's a door.
And I'm punching the wall down.
Guys, I got this.
No, I got this.
He's gonna waddle up to it and hold out both his arms and go, open sesame. Oh, that's all I got.
You know what? Give me special... Yeah, just give me special contest. I would have made it special fight channel, but you're not. You don't have a specialization in channel. So just give me a special contest.
See if I can open sesame the door.
Um,
So Ralph briefly glows a psychic type purple. And then there's a red dot that appears under the slat, and it flickers twice, and each time it lets out a beep. And then the slat gets slightly smaller.
What?
However, there seems to be a large rectangular outline that looks almost like a very wide door on the wall now.
Alright,
And it pulses purple.
I'm gonna knock that down. I'm punching that. Well, if I punch him, I'm gonna use Force Palm on it.
Okay, I was gonna say, give me Dex Fight Brawl.
Oh. Gonna liquefy this door.
You have one hell of a roll for that.
Never mind.
So, you channel all of your zealous energy after that fight with the Bronzor, where you were frustrated by how little you were doing, and you hit the door, and you manage to properly channel aura, and there's an aura explosion of sorts from your fist as you hit the door.
Ooh.
And it dents inward an inch or so.
Did I do that?
Not really, but you don't know that.
Oh. Okay, we're gonna try again, other hand.
Well, here's the thing. So, after you do that, it goes in by an inch, and then it slowly starts sliding down into the floor, revealing the pathway across from you.
Oh! I did it!
Good job.
Yeah, I did it!
Tucker thinks for a moment and then mutters under his breath, I think he just had to push it.
Dang, the punch is just pushing really hard with your fist.
What?
What's these rolls?
1s and 6s, alright.
It's no middle ground, literally.
When the DM goes, what? you know it's got something weird. Oh.
Why does
What is this?
How does this work? What is one supposed to do with these situations? What does the book say about the tiles? When did they do this?
Reshuffle it, basically.
Yeah, let's just reshuffle.
I want it to fit, though, because this is a dead-end room.
But, you know, just wing it then. We can call it... Here, just... Have fun making a diagonal. Just for the sake of having an end room. That's upside down for some reason. Don't worry about it. It's an anti-gravity room. It's all good.
As you pass through this hallway, it seems to twist, and everything looks like it's upside down. There's a single Salandit here that is taking, shoveling what looks to be... Hang on. Somebody roll me a die, please.
Roll. I roll first, I win. 6.
5.
What looks to be, a rather hefty sum of, rubles. Because I'm going to continue changing the name of the currency. Into its bandit sack, having apparently found this treasure room before you guys. Though no one has landed, it probably just scurried through the slat.
Okay, I'm gonna grapple him. I'm gonna charge and grapple him.
All right.
We're going to engage.
Tucker did have an idea upon seeing the situation. Wondering if could Tucker roll a something to try to have the Salandit that he is becoming friends with on his back? Perhaps tell this Salandit like, "Hey, we're just here. We're all friends. Hey."
Are we though?
For all he knows, for all that one looting knows, yeah, we are.
But we have one of his kind literally tied to you.
True. I mean, for protection.
Give me a smart contest logic.
Tucker may be sick of beating up Salandits because he found a nice one on his back. What's that?
Smart pet.
What was that? A smart contest?
Give me a smart contest logic.
Okay, that would be 4. That was a very slow die. Okay, that didn't work out too well.
The Salandit knows for certain that you guys are not here as friends. We're also plundering these ruins, and he's seen all of you and how you treat other Salandit.
Oh no!
He's not that comfortable with you yet.
Oh, fair enough. See, the whole treating other Salandits thing. There you go, Riley. Look, if you start treating other Salandits nice, maybe you'd get along with your pet better.
However, this gives the opposing Salandit enough time to realize you're around. It squeaks, hefts up its sack of goodies, and looks like it's making ready to flee.
I'm gonna grapple him.
No, you don't.
Roll your initiatives.
Alright.
Properly this time.
Yes. What is properly?
1 die, and then it's plus your dex and survival.
Right. So I got a 7.
1 second.
Alright. 2 plus 2, so 4. 4 is my initiative.
I'm just changing my little cheat sheets to say 1 die plus flat dex survival alert. So let's see. Alright, here's my 1 die.
Jeebus, Kyrio.
That's a 5. That's pretty good. What is my dex survival alert? That is 1 plus 2 plus... Yeah, so that is 7 for me.
Alright, now I gotta do the single Salandit. Yay.
Oh,
so we got
Lucard,
9, 2 7s, and a 4.
I would like to point out Lucard's opinion on the room. Oh, it's that hall from Ocarina of Time's Forest Temple. And the beginning of Majora's Mask. It says,
oh, it really
That's
is.
exactly what I thought of the Forest Temple.
That is an excellent point. Let's see here.
Alright, guys. I'm the biggest, so I get the most treasure.
No!
That's how
Okay.
it works.
So, Brooke, you go first. The Salandit is actually hefting up the sack of whatever money bits and widgets in front of it.
Widgets.
Did we not make a backup Salandit in the folder? Okay, I was going to drag one out, but alright. I think Riley's pet's the only slanted we have. I'll make a copy.
I'll have infinite pets.
No.
No, this was not your pet. Sorry.
No. Not yet. He's not. Oh.
So what was the initiative, by the way?
It is Kyrio, Eragon, Charum, the Salandit, and then Ralph.
Oh, Ralph's slow.
So Kyrio is just using water gun on it.
Well, theoretically, I could pull up the Salandit's battle theme again. I think I'm tired of pulling it up right now. We'll just keep the dungeon music going.
The dungeon music is nice.
It's more priority anyways, I'd say, at this point.
More than we're mugging another Salandit.
Another one.
Well, hang on, Burke. I'm gonna have it evade.
I should hope later dungeons maybe don't have a Salandit encounter possibility.
Yeah, because if there is, we'll just encounter Salandits.
I'm going to... Salandits are going to stop showing up in the base area.
Also, I am wondering if D20 rolls might be actually better for these sort of encounter things. That would probably be too complicated, though.
We could just drag a D20 in here.
Or, 2 6 rolls maybe rather than 1. Actually, you've been doing that, haven't you?
Yeah, I usually do that to denote if I'm going to put in multiples. I could have rolled another die to see how many there were, but this is just a single room. There's only one in here.
Fair enough. There's also only a single room, and it seems to want to flee. We're at the entrance to the room.
There's just you're kind of sit the Munchlax in front of the door. He's not going anywhere.
Sidrai going to have an army of Salandit slaves to fight an army of Salandits probably controlled by Salazzle.
That sounds awesome!
Alright.
It's like some Civil War.
You water gun it, and it ducks down and holds the bag of goods in front of it, which manages to just barely deflect the water gun away from its head.
That was a clever use of it. Did the bag rip? Did the bag rip from the impact?
No.
Okay. That was a good bag right there.
Apparently this one got the burlap sack.
Oh, I want that. Alright, I'm just gonna walk over and just like force palm it into the floor.
Riley, ooh, treasure! Empties treasure out, takes sack.
Exactly.
Pretty much. Alright. Go ahead.
Alright, so that's force palm.
Oh dear.
Force palm.
One.
Oh, come on! Are you for real?
I saw the ones.
Well, it's still gonna hit.
It does hit.
Yeah, it can't evade. It evaded the water gun because it needed to.
Okay. Well, I gotta get 4 dice for damage.
Make that 3.
Oh, we'll just ignore one of them.
The last one, then.
Yeah, okay, we'll just take that 6 off of here and we'll call it a day.
Always remove the last one. That's the rule.
I'd slap him.
Oh yeah, right. I know we could spawn a 20-side die very easily if we want it, if we need one. I would have to customize it though. That's the rule.
So Riley just walks up, like he says, force palm, and slams into the bag of goods. And there's a loud jingling noise as the Salandit goes flying back into the room wall.
Wow, I got strong all of a sudden.
There's this niggling feeling in the back of your head, Riley. Just this feeling of finally.
Finally, indeed.
So it is now Charm's turn.
All right. Is it staggered or just against the wall?
It's just against the wall.
Roll for paralysis. What are you talking, Greeted? Roll for paralysis? Wait, hold on. This makes me want to check the move and double check something. Roll 3 chance dice to paralyze the foe. Yeah, he's right.
Oh, well, holy crap. Roll the chance dice to paralyze. Don't forget that.
What's the chance die? How do I do that?
Roll 3 dice, roll 3 dice, hope for a 6.
Yeah, if there's a single 6, it is paralyzed.
Oh, this is good. I like this.
Nope, not quite.
Damn it! What's all the ones? This is bullshit.
It's okay. You're getting them all out in a big. It's like a big purge. You'll be fine. You're getting your system cleansed here.
Yeah, I'm doing a juice cleanse.
So let's see. I can't recall if dark types are resistant to dark type moves.
They're fire poison.
Oh wait, okay. Also, apparently can't remember they're not dark types. So there you go. Well, Tucker knows there's very little point in trying to capture more Salandits in here. That would be a liability for everyone. But,
We can throw him into the next reactor pit.
But that seems a little extreme. Tucker is going to... Yeah, you know what? I want to try some trance dice myself. Tucker is going to rush with a bite. Teeth bared.
Teethers.
Slide on his back, bouncing around as he bounds at it.
The cylinder on your back is going. All right, roll for accuracy, please.
Dex fight brawl. That is going to be.
Yeah,
1,
3.
2, 3. Yeah, I did get a brawl point, so I improved my accuracy recently. Yay!
Hooray!
Good. 2. I assume that would hit. Okay, strength +2. And that means, again, because I'm stupid, that means strength dies +2 on top. Damage rise? Or...
Yes. Roll 3 because its defense is what?
Okay. Wait, what? Why would I roll
Because
more?
defense takes off of your die pool.
Oh, right. So, 3 dice. I think the problem is, like, some things say +2 and that means +2 die, while other things say +2 and they're like, no, that's just a flat number. And it's like, I don't know the difference sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh, that was good.
Oh!
So that's 4.
So you hop up and bound over the bag, and there's jingling as your weight presses. Jingling, sorry, not jiggling. Jingling, everybody. As your weight presses down the bag enough, and you just chomp on its snout, and it passes out. Hard. You have fainted the Salandit.
I call dibsies on the bag, it's mine.
I don't get... Tucker looks back to Riley. Licking his chops
Tucker is
up
now on
landed
top of
snout
the
taste.
treasure bag.
Stop! I'm gonna lift up the entire dog, move him off the bag, and then take the bag.
Tucker just gently pushes the Salandit off the bag if the Salandit has flopped out at all. Gently enough not to hurt it anymore since it has already faded. Looking
It just slumps on the floor.
Tucker looks cheekily back, proudly standing on top of the bag and being like, "Alright, so let's see what we have here." And starts checking the bag while he's on top of it since he knows he kind of has priority on it now.
I'm gonna lift him off the bag.
So, somebody else, roll me a single die, divide it by 2, round it up.
Okay, I got this. It's a 1.
1 divided by 2 is
1.
Or 2 divided by 1 is.
This is
1.
why I did it.
Ralph.
So, I'm gonna place this here between you all. This bag has, quite the pile of riches in it.
I don't care about that. I
Not
want the
only is
bag.
there a bunch of the footprint coins, but they seem to be larger and of thicker make. Some of them are even square.
You know,
By the way, that little token bit is accurate. That's 500.
Whoa.
well,
I had you guys roll for how much treasure was in this room that you didn't have to go into.
Got a
Wow.
1.
That's pretty good.
okay, so Riley only wants the bag, so I'll give him my share of bag and take his share of treasure.
Hey, hold on
Bag
a
does
minute.
not count as a bag for the purpose of...
Ah,
holding
damn
items.
it. Alright, fine. I'm gonna take my share of the money then.
Wait, the bag. You can't. Wait, what's that about the bag card?
The bag does not count as a bag for the purpose of holding items.
Bags are a valuable resource. You can't just take any old bag.
Curses!
It must be tailor-made
This
to
is a
your
bandit
person.
bag. You don't want to have it on.
What do you mean? I stole the last one.
No
Also,
double
even if you
inventory.
swapped it with your current bag, it would have the same amount of space. It would also be of less quality. And Brooke, you kind of have an idea what this is. It looks similar, if not older, than the current footprint coins that you all have used or seen before.
Tucker sniffs over the bag of coins and, well, he may be on top of it and getting into it first. He's not, like, being greedy or anything. So he looks at the amount and thinks for a second, like, okay, let's see.
There's also a graham cracker, like, Pokemon treat inside that the Salandit had for, like...
No, that,
It's got a snack.
it comes with a complimentary snack.
Okay, I say we give the snack to my pet lizard.
No.
Yeah, okay, we all get 100 and 100 goes
Now,
to
hold
my
on.
pet.
Tucker's taking things out of the bag. So Tucker is sniffs at the coins for a little bit, noting their general make and look of quality. His eyes dazzling just a little bit at that. And he carefully starts mouthing the coins, taking them bit by bit and just dropping them down the side of the bag, jingling them down towards the party members in an even distribution of 125 per.
Every few coins that you do this with, one of them just randomly drops upwards to the ceiling.
Hey, no, be careful. All the ones you drop are yours.
Just occasionally there will be one that just you let go and zoop. Clink, 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 clink.
Okay, so I'll hold 100 for my pet, and I'll use it to buy him food later.
Tucker looks up and says, "Well, I guess those are for anybody that can reach them."
Okay, I'm gonna.
You guys have no idea how this room works. It's a cube essentially, but now there's like a smattering of coins on the ceiling.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump up there. I got this. I'm jumping.
No,
All right,
Tucker
give me
dropped
Dex
him.
survival.
I got this, boys. These coins are mine.
Meanwhile, I'll get the distribution.
Whee!
So you get yourself centered in the center of the room. Focus a bit. You think you've got aura power in it,
I
and
totally
you jump, and you hover there for a second, and then you fall back to the floor.
What do I hover?
Not, however, faceplant. So you are safe from humiliation for now.
Gravity is weird. Okay, I got another plan. I will jump up, and as I'm jumping, I'll force palm the floor to propel myself upwards.
All right, I'll allow this. You're going to force palm through your feet, like. Okay, that's a lot of things.
That's 125
like
per.
freaking Naruto. So
you go.
give me insight fight. Yeah, insight fight brawl. I'll allow.
I'm really good at
see how
brawling.
good this goes.
I'm gonna roll like 7 ones, don't you worry. Not great.
So you get a little higher, and for a minute you hover there and you're just waving your hand frantically trying to grab at the coins, and then gravity suddenly shifts and you fall onto the ceiling. Everybody else is still the same. You've just fallen onto the ceiling, and some of the coins just sort of jump a little on the impact on what is now
Fantastic.
the floor for you.
I'm gonna take my portion.
Yeah, each stack is an evil portion. So.
My stack.
yes, but I got the graham cracker.
Well, technically, Tucker actually grabbed the graham cracker and stepped, not having kind of stepped off the bag as it emptied, and kind of pressing his paws against the ground a little tighter as he sees Riley fall to the ceiling. He grabs the graham cracker in his mouth very daintily by the corner and turns his head and says, with a little bit of a mumble since he's holding a graham cracker in his mouth, "Hey, Mr. Slandit, you want this? You did good earlier."
You would give that to me?
Sure.
Yeah, give Lizard the graham cracker. He deserves it.
Give me a cool contest to see how well this goes over.
All right. Let's see. That is 1, 2. That's actually a good roll for me. I
Also,
am cool
for
and
anyone who
contestable.
may be wondering why I'm asking for so many rolls, it helps me
Oh.
gauge how well
Oh.
their success is,
1, 2, 3,
or how
4.
terrible their failure may be.
1, 2, 3, 4. At least it's sequential.
So, it doesn't improve his mood a ton, especially since, you know, you just beat down another Salandit in front of him, but he understands at this point to a degree, and he's like,
I would love the graham cracker.
and he has like big watery eyes.
He's gonna be such a good pet.
Yeah, Tucker just turns his head and lets this Salandit just nom it into his own mouth, basically. Nip and nom.
The
Probably throw it back.
Salandit almost noms over your own snout in the process. They must have been home.
Tucker just
See?
giggles at that.
I need to buy him food. This is important. My pet needs food.
He probably is a bit hungry, given the fact that we had a meal, if you recall, but he never did.
Yeah.
Also, does anybody else want their? Here, I'll just give them to you. Here you go, Kyrio. And here you go, Ralph.
Yay.
Cole, I have a quick question.
Ralph only got
Yes.
one. Only got one here. Ralph, you only get one. Fuck you. There you go.
I gotta. Seeing as I'm on the roof, can I still get through the door while on the roof?
You can. There is no stairway to the door, but you could probably hop up, but you don't know how gravity's going to function on the way back.
I don't mind. I just want to keep on the roof as long as possible. This is cool.
Alright. So, are you guys done with this room? Are you gonna go?
Yeah. Yes, we done. So,
Yes.
guys, do we have to get him down, or...
I'm still right here.
Oh,
Maybe we could throw a rock at him and it'll knock him loose.
Hey.
Yo, I know how to do that. Point my fingers up. Maybe you
No.
can-
Oh god, I'm gonna run. I'm gonna run.
Tucker, on his way out, as a small gesture of general kindness, and because he figures this landed on his back, is feeling nervous about all these other bandit defeats. He briefly, since we're just leaving the bag there, he briefly grabs the Salandit that we fainted by the tail, and just kind of gently tucks him partially into the bag to kind of keep him a little hidden from any possible threats until he wakes up and probably can defend himself again.
Oh, that's adorable.
Lives in a bag.
But Eragon's not in a bag.
No, I'm on the ceiling.
But Eragon's also not a Liz.
That's the entire point of like Tuesday segments. What the heck?
That's just what I was getting at. So, as you're running out, Riley, you hop up to grasp at the door frame, and then gravity shifts, and you start falling towards the ceiling/floor again.
Stick the landing. Stick the landing.
Give me a dex.
Just Dex.
Tucker,
Oh,
would,
no.
attempt, Tucker would
have
probably attempt to catch if he wasn't also having this landed on his back. That would probably
Is that
switch.
good enough?
So, you flail, and you don't manage to right yourself, but you do get to your side midair, and you manage a roll to avoid catastrophic failure.
I meant to do that.
We're sure you did.
Tucker just gives a small eye roll. As wishing his tail against Riley's face as he walks past him.
Yeah, I'm cool.
Yeah, sure, says Tucker with a little incredulousness.
So is Ralph actually using metronome?
Oh, was he? What for?
To attack me.
Oh, the card. You heard a pig in a blanket, now get ready for lizard in a bag. Pig in a blanket will happen once we find a Tepic and need to give them a blanket.
Tubby?
Yeah.
Were you actually using metronome, or were you joking?
Yeah. Under. I'm gonna roll for myself to see if that's a good idea.
Why am I missing 2 Giga Pebbles? I'm sure I'm missing them for a good reason, but I thought...
One of them fell down a pit and you disintegrated.
Oh, right,
another
I
one.
was testing a pit
Yeah.
with one. Yeah, and I disintegrated another, that's right.
Ralph points his fingers up for metronome for a moment, and he fell back down, so he don't need to. Would he have? Who knows?
I don't like this.
The Munchlax has too much power.
I can force palm him. It's fine.
Sure,
I
he's normal type.
have a Ralph defense mechanism now.
Oh, right. So you guys make it back to the T section, and after you exit the hallway, the wall seals back up, and the slat is still there.
This means the other lizard can get out, so that's probably okay.
Yeah, he's probably safe in there too. Not many things can get in and out of that probably, except for possibly the fucking Sandygast probably could slip through it if he wanted to, but
Sandygast is too lazy.
yeah, too lazy to move around.
I think so. Everything shifts around and looks all samey.
Yeah, but which way is the most samey?
I want to just pat the lizard.
Well, good. You should start making him warm up to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna pat the lizard. Good job, lizard.
Lizard is not sure how to take these compliments.
Lizard is probably going to like recoil a little bit, thinking you're about to smack him or something, given your history.
I would rub him behind the ears, but it doesn't have ears. I don't know what to do.
How about the fluttery neck things? Those are kind of.
I can rub behind the fluttery neck things. Yeah, let's do that. I can rub behind the fluttery neck things.
Give me. Give me a cute.
Just a cute.
Yes.
But that's it. I only got one of those.
I know.
Oh no, yeah, Riley is not very cute. But
I'm
how
okay.
he managed it though.
So the lizard, the Salandit's eyes go wide, kind of like a cat when its eyes go really big, and just the tiniest bit of its tongue sticks out from its snout, and it goes.
Yeah, I know how to do it now. This is good. This is very good.
You have learned how to pet Salandit.
Yes!
Tucker notes this.
Yes!
Yes, Kyrio. At this point, that's the answer.
It's okay, we'll make it work.
Yeah, it's fine. He'll, as I said, he'll learn to love me.
Isn't that basically all of Pokemon, though, is Stockholm Syndrome?
Kind
Basically.
of. That's why it's working.
Yeah, see, that's
To
how
be
it
fair,
works.
to be fair, Tucker's not really an abuser, so you know.
Neither's Riley. He's not that bad.
Okay, well, we'll move on.
Hey, hold on a minute here. He's not that bad.
Tucker gives a look towards the Totodile making a mention, getting a bit of a snarky grin himself and going, "Yeah, sure, this is going pretty well."
I have 1 HP. Okay.
There's
Like
Oranberries.
I said, this is going pretty well.
Wow.
You do have an Oranberry, though. I do want to point this out.
I do, but
Tucker
I
would
gotta
have
feed
probably
that to my pet
Tucker
lizard.
would have probably offered that to you if you didn't have one, but since you have one, yeah.
I see. How's my lizard doing health-wise? Is he okay?
Actually, yeah. What is his health? What
Is he eating an Oranberry?
what is his post
The
fainting?
lizard has 2 HP, only because you've knocked it out before.
Okay, I'm gonna give him the Oranberry.
Did the graham
He needs
cracker
it more
help?
than
You
me.
don't need to do that. That's literally half HP.
Did the graham
Yeah.
cracker help?
Yes, the graham cracker is making it feel better.
Good.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll give him an Oranberry. He needs it.
Not as much as you do.
Shh.
Are you really going to force an Oranberry down this poor
I'm
Salandit's
gonna
throat?
force it down his throat. I'm gonna offer it.
it's a
to him.
fucking berry. I'm sure it's decent as food in addition to healing. But
I'm gonna offer him this berry.
an oranberry. What is an oranberry supposed to be? Because it seems to have the word orange in it, but it's clearly like a blueberry.
It's like a blueberry.
Yeah,
it's
it's
just
like
big
a
blue-
blue-orange. It's a
a blue
blue
orange.
clementine is what it is.
I'd like to eat a blue orange. That sounds interesting.
I was gonna offer my blue orange to this lizard.
It looks at it, sniffs at it, and sort of looks at you warily.
No,
What?
thank you. Master
mean?
Tucker already fed me.
He's already full.
Already full.
Oh, look at that.
We'll
They're not, They're very slinky things. They don't have much of a stomach.
Well, we'll save it for later then. I'm gonna put it back.
I like that offense you had. Oh, are you full? You started to sound like me, dear. All right, full. Come on, you can put on more weight.
Wow.
I'm bleeding off on you. This is good.
This is not good at all.
It's very good.
See, the fat Munchlax agrees.
Funny about that.
Beer is always good.
Alright,
Alright, so
my
you guys are
pet doesn't
going-
want to have some food, so let's go south.
You're going south, are you?
South?
Yeah,
Oh.
well, you know, Brooke wants to go south to loot the
Do
place,
you
so,
mean
you know, he's the boss.
south? Do you mean southeast?
I mean, that's the most south we can go, so yes.
South
Hey
of
guys,
It's effectively south.
Technically, south is backtracking, so that's why I said southeast.
we got the treasure. We won, right?
Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. I was thinking the wrong room. We did win.
I'm-
Also, where did the treasure room go? Oh, I see. You moved it because it's in the way.
The treasure room is gone. You cannot access that
Oh,
room anymore.
fair.
Is
Fair
that a
play,
challenge?
dude. Fair play.
Yeah, we got the treasure. We can go home now, right?
Never.
I mean, that's not what you came here for.
Are you sure?
Perfect.
So, you go south, and you come to a winding room that seems to just hook around in a squared-off corridor.
Who designed this place? This is so. What?
And
what's
there
the
seems to
purpose?
be what looks to be some sort of weird totem-like statue blocking one of the offshoot hallways. And if you go to the end of another hallway, there's actually a very strange sort of reflective pane that curves around the edge of the dead-end corridor. And if you peer through it, you can just see the pulses of light that are coming from the acid floor room that you were in before.
I don't want to go back in there.
So this is easy. We just ask the totem for directions.
That's a
Ralph
totem.
asks the totem for directions.
Okay, give me a sec.
Please tell me the totem is like a bunch of carvings of Salandit. That'd be great.
Nope. There's some sort of weird statue doll toy things. One is green, one lights up its squinty thin eyes green, the other one's lights up blue, and the bottom one, which is the fattest and whitest, lights up red.
Oh, I'm sorry I woke you up.
They go like floor to ceiling, or is there like room above them?
There's very little room above them, maybe an inch or two.
What was the
So I
shape?
could not reasonably squeeze through it.
What was the
no, you
shape
can't.
again? Can I have that reviewed again? Sorry.
There's weird sort of statuesque doll toy things, kind of like stone matryoshka dolls, almost.
And the room has a mirror-like consistency, or
Actually,
oh, goodbye,
for
tile.
those of you who had a past,
Oh, what?
who had a human past, why did you?
Why are
What?
doing- what-
Kyrio, put it down. Kyrio! Drop it, Kyrio!
It's mine now. Stop it.
For those of you that had a human past involving dealing with many different Pokemon, please roll for me a smart logic.
Oh, that would be me.
It's just him. You don't know Riley's past shit. He hasn't told you.
All right. Boop boop. Be
Well-
good. Sixes. Eh. Okay.
Okay, you feel like they could probably be Pokemon, but you have no idea. No,
feel like
in
Riley's
fact,
past
you're
it.
pretty sure this is a weird kind of Geodude, maybe, or a statue of a weird Geodude.
Can I use foresight to try and foresee what happens if I punch it?
Insight survival.
That's not a great dice pool for me.
If he is about to punch, Tucker is going to do something beforehand.
So,
Weird citrus.
Your foresight doesn't tell you a whole lot. They're just sort of sitting there, and you can't really get a read off of them because they don't have expressions.
But are they alive? Can I sense that?
Maybe? You can't tell.
Heck.
However, Ralph, you asked them a question. The one at the top beeps and its green eyes flicker.
Query detected.
And then the blue one beeps and its blue eyes flicker. Analyzing query. And then the red one beeps and spins in a slow circle in place, causing the other two on top of it to spin rather ponderously and wobble a little bit.
Yo, you can
query.
Yo, we need directions. Guys, what are we looking for again?
Treasure.
Tucker,
We got the treasure.
Tucker would step forward as this conversation goes on and step in front of the dolls, a little bit guarded because the Bronzer was talking kind of like that too. So, a little bit guarded, but he's going to express, "We want to know more about this place. What is this place?"
Multiple queries detected.
Ignoring inane query.
Name.
Answering query. Relevant. And and there's these weird sort of techie bleepy bloopy noises for a sec. And you'll have to forgive me. I need a second to do a thing. So they are processing.
Oh god, it's just like Cleverbot.
Cleverbot, where's your favorite place to go on holiday? Wednesday!
It says, what would a computer do with a lifetime supply of chocolate? That's what I thought if it said it like if anyone gets that reference, you're amazing.
I don't get that one. Start. It is still funny though, because I don't know. Sounds funny, so I'll laugh at it. That works.
Yeah, it's actually from the first Willy Wonka movie, like the old one from like the 80s or 90s, I want to say. But it's like a throwaway scene. The dude's not in the rest of the movie, but he builds a machine to tell him where the Wonka bar is. It's like one of those huge machines with all the discs rotating on the front
I remember
of it.
this.
That I remember.
Beerus asked an interesting question. Is it like the beeps the Reggies make in the Lucario the Mew movie?
Oh god.
I've not
I
seen that
don't
one.
recall watching that movie. It probably is.
Reggies are interesting.
But these are definitely not the Reggies.
Well, let's see. What are the colors again? Green, yellow, and red?
Green, blue, and red.
Green, blue, and red.
And they have descending sizes, largest being on the bottom, smallest on...
Yeah, I've missed a lot of movies. I think I stopped at the Lugia one. I think.
That was the second movie.
I may have stopped at the third one. No, I stopped at the one with Entei.
That was the third one.
Okay, that's the one
The
I stopped
Entei
at.
one was good.
They're all
So
good.
was the Lugia one.
Yeah, it was.
They're all good, yeah. I should
The
probably see
new one
more.
was pretty good, actually.
Oh, speaking of, I'm gonna go see Detective Pikachu on the 9th.
Let me know if it's any good, I guess.
Well, it's got Ryan Reynolds. That's obviously gonna make it better.
I have no opinion of him.
It has lifelike Pokemon that's both creepy and wonderful, and I love it.
I mean, my main problem is the world doesn't seem designed for the Pokemon. It doesn't seem like a Pokemon world. It just seems like a world where Pokemon got pasted in. So far from what I've seen, but maybe my opinion will change with the actual movie.
It's kind of difficult to do that. Let's be honest, because
Pokemon's a multi-million
Some
dollar
of-
franchise. Just do it. That's my attitude. But
a lot of money went into making those realistic models. I can tell you that.
True that.
It's the entire budget.
Some of those realistic models look great. Other ones I don't like. Charizard is kind of I'm on the fence about. Kind of looks cool. Doesn't quite look like Charizard. For instance, I think there's an Arcanine at one point. I want to see the Arcanine. I haven't seen it yet.
Oh yeah, Foofy
The
Arcanine.
Bulbasaur.
Even if it's
Anyway,
okay. Anyways,
amazing.
Sorry,
Yeah, we're
getting distracted, and I'm finally ready.
Okay.
So, you wanted to know more about this place, right?
Yes.
Where you were specifically?
That is Tucker's goal, and hopefully everybody else's. Information gathering.
Data insufficient. The blue one bleeps, and yes, I'm giving it a weird accent because I can't think of anything else.
That's fine.
And the green one chirps, hopping slightly on top of the blue one, ending up clacking its head on the ceiling of the passageway in the process.
Current area, unknown designation.
The red one rumbles and spins around again, making the other two wobble and spin ponderously. Previous designation. And then there's just this garbled, static, like, alien language noise.
Oof. Tucker folds his ears. Ow.
God, this thing's useless.
Elapsed time since previous activation. 9, 9, 9, 9, 9. And this goes on for a while. He just keeps doing it, and the blue one sort of beeps.
Oh, I get it. He's German.
Elapsed time since last activation. Very long.
Hey, good summary.
And the red one finally stops, and beeps in concurrence. Designation. Claydol Temple.
Current designation, unknown.
Systems analysis. Multi-system failure. Locomotive systems operational. Sporadic energy generation system mildly operational.
It's sporadic to begin with. How can it be mildly operational?
Query ignored.
What? I'll punch it.
Are you sure?
Tucker
I
Tucker
love that
quizzingly
question.
is very quizzingly about all this stuff, not quite understanding everything, and seeing Riley is getting a little bit antsy, and so is Brooke. Tucker tries one more question real fast, realizing these things seem to be a bit broken. He asks, "What information do you have?"
Oh god, that's a rabbit hole. It never ends.
There's another series of processing noises, and they all sort of shudder at once and stand stiffly.
Okay, fairly.
Archive corrupt. 1,375 petabytes of information lost.
255,675 million petabytes of information worth. Still accessible.
Oh my god, it's too much. Don't get them to listen all off.
Tucker looks to the group and wonders.
That's a lot of Steam games.
Wonders to everyone. Man, you can play everything on that.
God, he's got Crisis on there.
Too bad half the games are corrupted, have corrupted files, but oh well.
Just do a file restore. It's fine.
Tucker looks to the group and remarks very seriously, "This might be really useful, but we can't really get much out of them right now. I wonder if we can bring them with us. Do you think they can be
I'm
moved?"
not carrying those.
Alert! Units are not to be moved from the premises of the temple.
See, I'm not touching those things unless I'm punching them. Then I'll touch them.
Secondary alert. These units cannot directly access the archive.
Okay, where's the archive?
Classified.
I'm
Access denied. Individuals not of import.
not of importance.
Yeah,
Override classification authorization me.
Yo.
Override not accepted.
Damn it!
Further attempts at override without proper identification will be met with force.
Well, I got this key.
Oh, we can trade them the key for the location.
Authorization, this key.
Encryption key?
Unencrypt this key.
Multiple
Also-
queries found. Processing.
God, these things are dumb.
These units may be moved to any other part of the premises. Do you wish to activate locomotive protocols?
Yes! That seems like a
Yes,
wise idea, especially...
I'm pretty dope, Loco.
Locomotive protocols activated.
And the two smaller ones hop off of the big one, and they just sort of stand in the line with the little one up front, and they're just staring at you all.
Alright.
Oh, sorry.
I suppose...
moved.
Secondary query processed. These units cannot decrypt key item unknown.
Damn it, does no one know what this thing
Analysis.
does?
Box item analysis. Link to key item unknown.
These
Data
things are
file
literally
on
useless.
unlocking procedure corrupt.
Oh, come on! Are you for real? There's nothing useful you guys have in there.
That's not true. They have been able to tell us we can't do things, so that's useful information, I guess. I don't know.
Yes, this key does not go with this box. I knew that already.
I mean, it might. You just don't know how.
I think I'm smart enough to know how locks work.
But there's no locks on the box.
I've read that book. That just means I need to find the pipe.
Tucker makes a remark to the group. Seems like these guys might attack us if we're not careful, but if we don't mess with them too much, I think they're going to follow us around now. Maybe we could leave them at the entrance later.
That's a long way back.
We only got to leave at some point. Just when we have to head out.
Alert. Someone is messing with the controls.
Yeah, don't look at me.
Unknown individuals accessing locomotive systems of temple. Alert. Be wary of sudden movement.
And right before they say that, right before they finish, there's a nasty vibrative quake that runs through the entirety of the temple.
Guys, that wasn't me, I swear.
You guys don't have athletics in order to stay up. Let's say choose dexterity or vitality, whichever is better in order to stay put.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
That would be 2.
Hopefully no one's behind.
Alright.
We're not doing great so far. Yeah, it's not fantastic overall.
What or what? Vitality or...
Dexterity.
Vitality or dexterity, whichever is better.
For you, it doesn't matter. It's one die either way.
Oh no, he's gonna die.
Uh-oh.
Oh no!
All of you get jostled around, but Ralph in particular tumbles around and falls into the... whatever they are.
Oh no. Okay, vape, we don't know him.
Bowling pin sounds.
He's not with us.
What about them? Are they okay? What are they doing?
Oh, they're perfectly balanced.
Of
They
course.
don't even move. They don't even move when Ralph tumbles into the front one.
Oh,
Notice.
they're very...
Non-gyroscopically attuned individuals should brace themselves before locomotive features are activated.
Sorry.
Apology noted.
Noted. Noted.
File stored for apology. Noted. Well, after the quake...
Alert.
Oh,
Archival Guardian is currently in standby mode. Recommendation: reboot.
We don't have any boots. Riley, do you have a boot?
For recap, the Bronzor was the archival guardian.
Oh,
Oh.
It did say stuff about that. It was just really weird. So it sort of rings a bell, and you might think of the Bronzor, but it's kind of out cold. So they're essentially saying, "Oh yeah, wake up the Bronzor."
wake up the Bronzer.
Don't do that.
So wait, wake up the Bronzer to receive information.
Probably. But the Bronzor also does not recognize any of you as users. So
Yes. Wait, actually, did the Bronzer mention the users thing, right? Like unregistered users or something? Didn't he say that?
Yep. Something to that effect.
I think the ruin moved again, yeah. At least it moved us, and I don't
I
like
think
that.
so. Yeah.
Designation. Ruin. Utilizing as new designation for Claydol's Temple. Claydol's Ruin has moved again. Movement in the
Disable
last
locomotive
24 hours. 75 miles.
75 miles? Shit! It's a long way.
Oh.
Oh, one of you gotta carry me.
No!
Oh, that is a good question to the. Wonder if they can say something
So
besides.
the red
corrupted.
one blinks its eyes and suddenly projects an image of a Pokemon, which I may...
Who's that Pokemon?
Hang on, I think I have it. I knew I wouldn't need it right away, but I thought I could. Yes, I did.
Oh. It's almost as chubby as Ralph.
Claydol. Ancient construct Pokemon. Power scale unknown.
The unknowns aren't very tough.
Current
so-
status. Stasis mode.
Stasis mode.
Current location. Unknown. Location approximation. Deep inside the ruin.
Oh, he's down the reactor port, obviously.
Recommendation. Do not wake Claydol. Results are incalculable.
Yeah, well, if he didn't wake up from the rumble, yeah, I think he's good.
Oh. Alright,
The hitboxes are like really big.
Yeah, I don't know why they're so big, but I guess it's fine.
Like, whoop.
Yeah, I don't remember them
like
being
that.
I don't remember them being that big before. It's probably I don't know about mine because I have landed on my back, so it might be weird.
Can I do a thing now that we're done gathering information from these statues?
Sure.
Yeah,
I want to try and like jump over top of them to get past them.
Wait,
you
there's
don't
a
have
past
to.
them? They moved. They're following us
Oh.
now. If
Oh,
you're
so,
okay,
okay, I'm just gonna go
They are
down the
now
hallway
in-
then.
I think they're
Alright.
following us. Also,
Notice. Hole leads to dead end. Colloquial. Exit is in other directions.
I hate these machines, so I'm gonna go the other way.
I wonder if it would be too much of a leap in logic for Tucker to notice to basically make that connection you pointed out between the Bronzor and what they said. Yeah, that's the thing. That's actually what I was going to ask Kyrio, because I wonder if Tucker could make the logic leap that the Bronzer was what they're talking about for the Guardian, and the Bronzer also said we weren't users, and thus go to asking these whatever one would call these guys. What are these
So-
things called?
Give me insight logic, if you would.
Yes.
Or smart logic. It's same role, but
Smart logic. But yeah, basically this was exactly what smart logic. That would be just 2 for me. Am I smart enough? I'm sort of smart, but not too smart. Unfortunately, those were just a little off.
Not very smart indeed.
Hey, those were almost ones.
Yeah, I'll try. I'll try to figure it out.
And I could also do a smart logic. It won't help much.
Okay, here goes. Let's see.
Actually, yeah, if everybody would be thinking this through, that's...
Oh.
So,
Oh.
Ralph.
You didn't set it to Wumbo.
So, Ralph, you understand that when they're talking about the archival guardian, they're obviously talking about the Bronzor you all fought, or whose buff was tasty.
Oh.
You remember it because, you know, tasty food? Question mark.
Yo, guys, it's the frisbee is the guardian. The tasty frisbee. Okay, guys, the frisbee's the guardian.
Tucker would think about that, also having that be mauled in his head, and kind of making the realization as Ralph says it. The Guardian didn't like us very much, though. What is it that he said? Why didn't he like us? He said weird things before we fought him.
Well, he said that the wall says intruders, and then he attacked us.
Ralph, you specifically remember that it said something about unverified users.
Yeah, and yet we weren't verified. That's what he said.
Was there a way we can become verified? He kind of directs the question towards the little statue followers.
Query notation. User verification currently inoperable. These units are not capable of verifying new users.
Shit, can I get a guess count?
Primary function. Guardianship and custodial... Sorry, I'm trying to... Yeah. Primary functions. Guardianship and custodial tasks. They're essentially saying that they're glorified hall monitors and janitors.
These guys are useless.
Well...
Verified.
Well, that's the way Ralph said it.
Unknown. Many functions in the temple, designation ruin, are still inoperable. Current functions hampered by unwarranted guests. And then it turns slowly and looks at the Salandit. Like, well, it's looking in Tucker's general direction, but you get the feeling it's staring at the Salandit, which makes it start to sweat and be uncomfortable.
I will pet my lizard.
Tucker kind of
Comfort lizard.
slowly sidles his butt to get it out of view with the staring robot thing.
If you two together would both roll me cutes, please.
Just cute again. I don't have good cute.
I don't have good cute
Petty.
yet, but I will.
Ah!
Aha!
The Salandit appreciates your gestures, even though Riley pets it a little too roughly.
Ah! These hands. Rough, like blacksmith hands. I've seen a movie.
Tucker makes a note as Brooke asks this question. I think they're following us, so maybe we can ask questions as we go, knowing that Brooke is a bit hasty.
Query vague, unable to answer. And yeah, they're still just sort of standing. There's a low sort of machine, like computerized hum coming from them. They're just sort of waiting for you guys to do whatever.
Let's go to the exit, I guess.
Well, they don't seem to think we're threats, so maybe we should just keep them around. Maybe something useful can come out of them. For now, anyways.
Okay, guys, we'll be nice to you, but where's the archive?
Ralph is still trying. Even Tucker's given up at this point.
Query not understood.
Okay.
Entire temple is archival location.
Go.
Archival access restricted to verified users.
Okay, I'd like to verify.
None present are verified users.
I want to verify. My email is oh shoot.
So this is gonna set them on a loop of basically saying that they can't verify new users, and a lot of functions of the temple are currently inoperable.
Oh.
So are you guys moving toward objective?
Yeah.
I'm guessing.
Yeah.
I'm guessing so.
Yeah.
So you guys come across another acid floor room.
Oh no, not again.
So, funnily enough, as you come across it, the green little robot buddy, just sort of skates across the acid floor like it's no big deal. And then it swivels harshly and just slams its one stationary arm into the button, compressing it, and then the floor turns off.
Ah, perfect.
Yo, that's good. Thank you, real guy.
Cleansing routines temporarily stalled.
Okay,
Cleansing?
let's go. It's very effective.
Tucker would pipe up, though half expecting nothing useful to come out of this. What is this cleansing? As they walk through.
Cleansing routines necessary to rid halls of dust, debris, grime, and bacterium.
It's a disintegration ray.
Seems a little excessive for that.
In order to maintain the status and integrity of archive, cleansing routines are necessary. So you guys are free to go down any of the hallways, but you do know, and you can see down the one hallway, that there are some stairs leading.
Tucker gives a quick look to Brooke, knowing that there isn't too much time to decide with these sort of with this sort of room, but figuring the hastiest would make the best decision.
The thing is, like, you fought the Bronzor and the Salandit, but when you went around and saw the other acid room through the glass pane at the one dead end, it wasn't reactivated yet, so it does take a little while.
Oh, fair.
I say we go left.
I'll tell you this right now, the stairs don't necessarily mean you're going to leave.
Yeah, but we're not done with this floor. I gotta find all the loot.
Oh no, he wants to explore. This is some sort of dodgy.
I'm gonna tell you this right now, because of the way the tiles work, this could go on for a very long time.
Yeah. That being said, hey, look, leader wants to go left. That's fine.
Am I the leader now?
No, Brooke is. If you didn't notice. Oh no, we have another. This works.
Ah, perfect.
That's fine. I'll just do that.
Weird.
Yep. So once again, you get another MC Escher room. You guys feel like you're suddenly walking up, and you look out, and there's sort of this strange void with occasionally pulsing jagged lines of yellow that ripple across it as you stare out at it. And the blue one pipes up. Power conduit under repair.
Power conduit? That mean I can siphon power off of it.
Analyzing unit. No.
Ah!
Unit is not of proper type designation to siphon power.
So you could siphon power off of it.
No. These units are not of the proper type designation to siphon power.
Curses.
It does look like there's some more weird, like, sideways gravity paths going along. But, like, just looking at the way it works makes your mind hurt a little bit.
My brain hurts anyway. I'm just gonna close my eyes and go for it.
Free.
I don't know if I'd like that.
Oh, how nice. However, at the end of the weird twisty turny hallway, if you can figure out how to navigate.
Ah, yes, box.
There appears to be a sort of storage box.
I'm gonna open it.
You want to get to it.
I wanna open it. The phone. Okay. Can I, like?
I will require dexterity, smart, logic, or you can do insight, survival, instinct.
It's 4 either way. So let's just go instinct, survival, insight, because that seems more befitting for my brain and also my character. Let's go. Hey.
Trusting in your ability to read aura and close your eyes and not have to look at the mind-bending visuals, you start to make your way down the first few curves. At first, the gravity shifting in order for you to just keep just walking straight on is kind of weird, and then you start to realize, wait a minute, this might not be all bendy and twisty after all. And then you open your eyes for a minute and it's all bendy and twisty visually, and that screws everything up temporarily.
Ah.
Is there anyone else who wants to attempt this challenge as well? Or are you gonna let Riley suffer?
Jim, I'll do it. Riley's too young.
Hey.
His brain's in his fist. Mine's in my belly.
See, Brooke believes in me.
Alright, it would be Dex, Smart Logic, or Insight, Survival Instinct. And yes, I know that doesn't make a whole lot of sense as a combination, but it makes sense in my head.
Like the Jeopardy theme song here for the dice rolls.
Do 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 do. Ralph.
Joe, sorry. Jim. Which side?
It's either Dex, Smart, Logic, or Insight, Survival, Instinct.
Okay, Dex Smart Logic's a better roll. Oh shit, I accidentally on my character sheet, but it's okay. Okay, 5 die. Here we go.
Oh.
Okay,
You
it's
do almost as good as Riley for the first leg of it. And then you reach a point where you have to step over an edge in order to keep going along the path. And that's really disorienting for you. So you stumble for a bit, and you nearly tumble off into the power conduit, whatever it is.
Yeah. No. God,
So-
help me.
Riley, make another roll.
The same one?
Yep.
Don't worry,
You could
guys.
change it if you wanted, but
I got this. My instincts are bad. They're bad. They're really bad.
you are too busy staring at the mind-bending visuals, trying to keep focused on the chest in order to move. So, Ralph, give me another roll. Let's see if you
brain.
manage to succeed.
My brain.
Oh no. Doodle say on the side.
Warning, power fluctuation imminent.
Yep.
Suggestion to potential end users. Expedite process.
Oh no.
While Tucker didn't understand most of those words, his eyes grow a bit wide and he frantically looks to see what he could do in the situation without making the situation worse or endangering the Salandit. Possibly offering his tail as a handhold if he is close enough to anyone. Though he is very confused by the room as well.
Are you okay, Tubby?
Yes.
You gotta roll again.
Okay. Okay, you don't want you move.
Oh. If you're having trouble with your mouse or whatever, I can click the thing. All it is clicking the thing, so.
Alright,
Oh.
Alright.
that's fine.
So, you gather your balance, and you march straight past the wobbling Riolu. You open the box.
I'm like,
No.
no. I don't want to be on this anymore.
Alright. Oh dear. So roll for me just one die, please.
Yeah,
A 6, really?
I'm the best treasure hunter.
Oh goodness, no. Inside you find what looks... I can't copy that as I have not got the permissions.
Oh shit, sorry. Fixed. I knew I forgot something.
Now I'll give that to you, Ralph. A Thunderstone.
Ooh. Is this tasty? I lick the Thunderstone to see if it's rock candy.
Wait, you lick it?
Oh,
yes,
no.
to see if it's rock candy.
You receive a nasty electric shock for your trouble.
Oh, it's too sour. Oh,
Yep.
it's okay though.
And it's this mildly translucent greenish crystal that looks like it's got spiraling yellow bolts inside it.
Can I like roll a logic to see if I know what it is, or do I know what it is?
Smart logic. Because evolutionary stones are relatively common enough. It wouldn't... unless you knew absolutely nothing about Pokemon, which would be strange.
Okay.
Yeah, this is a Thunderstone. You probably handled one or two before.
Yo,
You don't foresee a use for it at the moment, but
No,
hey, you got a
no.
thunderstorm.
y'all better Pikachu back in town will pay big bucks for it.
Maybe. So, now you guys get to make your way back. I'm gonna say Riley is gonna be able to make his way back without a roll, but I want to see Ralph make a roll and come back just as easily.
Fantastic.
Yo, I have to cross the scary bridge again.
I'm sure you have, Kyrio. Yeah, you're fine. After walking to it, walking back is way easier because you're not staring directly at the mind-bendy emptiness inside the conduit.
Never again.
Tucker.
Nez...
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, nope, go ahead.
I was
Never
just going to
mind.
say Tucker was going to remark, oh, good job, guys, but be more careful. Perhaps emulating a little bit of Brooke's general vocal encouragement.
Can we go now? I feel tingly.
Okay, should we go to the stairs this time?
Tucker nods gently to the idea, like, perhaps we should move on, yeah?
So, as you all leave the room, and the three things are wandering along behind you, after a minute, there's this just loud, thunderous boom that echoes and lasts for a minute. And one of the units, just being ever so helpful, goes, "Power fluctuation has passed."
Yo, that's good news.
Concerning.
And you guys make it to the stairs.
Hooray! Should we go up the stairs?
So when you guys go up the stairs, they slide up behind you.
What?
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much, Kyrio. But I would not put you guys through that much torture. Not unless you really
Oh, no.
wanted to.
I mean, a later dungeon, maybe. No.
I want one help.
Like,
You have a berry!
I'm all for a dungeon crawl, but I don't want to make you guys suffer through that.
What, emphasis on crawl at that point.
Yeah, I don't want to make you guys suffer through a dungeon crawl for, like, 4 sessions in a row.
Oh.
Alright, so this will take me a minute.
That is fine.
We count it down.
I mean, you can if you like.
Whew, I was doing a side process while of that, so there we go.
A
So-
side process.
Well, to make it give a summary, I have a 9-buff subscriber badge, which is my character's butt. It's cute and innocent, and it got accepted easily. And okay, cool. So I decided to see since people liked it, I'd also make it an emote. Since I opened up some new emote slots with all the new subs, it's gotten denied twice as an emote, which is really perplexing to me considering it got accepted as a badge and it's the same image. So I just contacted support and be like, hey, be fucking consistent, basically.
It's gonna be removed as a thing now.
Well, that is the risk, but I also attested that it is a completely it meets the rules. When it comes to butts, drawn butts are basically always fine unless they're adult, and that is not an adult. So yeah. For those that aren't aware of it, if anybody has a 9-month sub badge, it'll show up, but I don't think anybody here does. It's a good emote though. It's amusing.
Yeah, one more month till I have.
Until you have the butt.
Till I have the bite.
But anyways, I was doing that off the side. So, so did we go? We went up, right? That we went
Correct.
upstairs.
You all went up. In fact, this stairway is weirdly long. And it's kind of dark, but every time one of you steps on a new step, it releases a mild pulse of soothing light blue light that ripples both up and down the staircase.
That's so cool. Wait, why couldn't they install an escalator?
Query noted. Explanation. Many functions of the temple designation ruins are not operational at this moment.
So these are escalators. They're just broken.
They don't answer.
Yeah.
Sad.
But eventually, you make it up, and there's this long, surprisingly well-lit hallway, and it's just got these lines along the floor and off to the sides, and sort of like a weird diamond-shaped lamp format. These bluish lights. And it looks like it opens up to a round room at the end.
Is there anything that looks like secret doors?
Nope.
Can I use my power of aura to sense secret doors?
You can try.
Also, is it just a hallway then, or is it a?
Yes, it is just a hallway.
Okay.
I specifically built this one.
All right.
I've never been
Does it-
here before.
Does it
I
have
have
any
no idea where we
monitors?
are.
So this hallway, does it have any monitors?
Nope. Just the lights.
Yo, sweet. We can run.
Do you want to run after climbing a ton of stairs?
Yes, very briefly, because they're always saying no running in the hall. Ralph's gonna do it.
Okay, so Ralph's gonna run down the hall ahead of everybody. Riley, give me insight as usual.
Come on, brain! Show me the secrets!
That's a secret.
Secrets obtained!
You concentrate really hard, and all you can tell is that there's some sort of weird energy at the end of the hall.
Weird energy. Alright, I'm going to the end of the hall. Come, lizard, let's go!
I can't go anywhere. I'm tied up.
Alright,
Yes,
dog, you too.
bring chair over here.
Not a chair!
Tucker just kind of flops his ears a little bit at the command and does come along. though.
Sorry if we left you a little behind, Kyrio. What's the last thing you heard from us? Or from me specifically?
Oh, I knew he was VRB. He didn't. We were at the top. We were at the stairs, and then he left.
Oh, okay.
He may
So,
have
yeah.
He may have not gotten the room description. I'm not sure.
Okay, so, eventually you come up to this room that's surprisingly well lit, and there's just this long hallway, and at intervals there's these big blue diamond-shaped lamps that are casting this nice light on the hallway, and it looks like there's a roundish room at the end of the hall. Ralph is running ahead, and Riley is following after him. Because Ralph wants to run in the hall.
You can't stop me now, hall monitor. Don't. Oh, what was her name? But you can't stop me now.
Recommendation. Decelerate before you trip.
Yeah, that's silly. Now I'm not gonna trip.
I see their mom protocol still exists.
Well, I mean, they're caretakers, so... Brooke is going forward. I assume Tucker is following after Brooke. So, as you get closer, you hear a familiar sort of squeaky chattering.
Oh.
And Ralph and Riley will be the first to see, there's a couple Salandits with their bags full of loot, and they're on top of this sort of slightly raised pedestal, and they're like hitting or whacking at a smaller pedestal, almost like it's a console, trying to get it to work. In the middle of an otherwise relatively featureless room, except for a singular huge round red section on the far wall.
That's a button.
No, it's not a button. It is part of the wall, I can guarantee.
No, it's definitely a button.
Hey guys, don't hurt my new friend's friend. Hey guys, I'd say to the stone thing. They're beating up your friends. Should we beat them up?
So wait, what are the Salandits doing exactly?
They're on top of a slightly raised, roundish platform that has an even smaller raised thing on it that they seem to be whacking and prodding and poking, trying to get it to work. And they all have treasure.
And can we discern what they're what the thing looks like at all?
Well, the thing is, it's essentially another round platform, but it's just taller and thinner.
The thing they're whacking
on top of a more squat round base.
Huh. And the lighting isn't terribly good, but we're making glowing steps as we walk forward. So
that was only the stairs.
Oh, that was
only the stairs.
Okay.
Yeah, this room is lit with a dull, kind of unpleasant red glow. It gives you all anxiety as you get closer to that room, compared to the serene blue of the hallway. Also part.
Oh, that's probably true, isn't it?
We've been found! Quick, run away! And they start rapidly, like, pressing and whacking on the panel, and the your guides move in and start beeping at them, looking up at the Salandits, like, saying things like cease, desist, malfunction, and then eventually one of them whacks the pedestal so hard there's sparks of electricity that come off it.
Oh.
And the red in the room grows more intense.
Oh, great! Now we're dead.
Your three little guides start to spark as well, and start beeping in alarm. And the pedestal begins to raise up slowly. Sorry, not raise up. Begins to lower slowly into the floor, and it looks like the floor is going to close after them. Like, ha, suckers!
Can I just reach down, grab them both, and pull them up?
I mean, they're just kind of waiting on a platform. They're not really.
Yeah, they're not going anywhere. It should be pretty easy.
The platform is moving. True.
Oh, that's fine.
Go ahead and make a grapple.
Doesn't sound like it's moving terribly fast.
Grapple.
It's not moving too fast, but the attendants are also in your way.
Oh, yeah, they
also,
were.
I don't have a thing for the attendants either. Makes me sad. I did not grab a lot of models. I feel them.
That's okay.
Give me these lizards.
Are they ball toys? I assume.
Yeah, they're ball toys.
I could have made. You could just ask for custom figure anytime, of course.
Well, I wanted to see if anybody figured it out.
I did, but I just kept quiet because Tucker couldn't, so I didn't say. I just kept quiet.
Riley doesn't know what these things are.
So I was like, yeah,
He's
okay.
big dumb.
I also was hoping like someone in chat would call it out, possibly.
Yeah,
but,
I'm surprised nobody did actually.
But
Right.
ball toy is not a very usual Pokemon, so. Beerus, no.
I used to play catch with my
All right.
ball.
Also, that represent all of them.
Yeah, you can just use that for all of them. Just one is green, one is red, one is blue.
Did I catch anything
So-
with my thing?
So
Oh.
you see them starting to escape, and you start to push past the ball toys, and then one of them spins towards you, and inadvertently, possibly, ends up slapping you with one of its paddle arms. And they're all looking at you now, and all their eyes are this flashing red. And
Uh-oh.
all their voices are the same, and they speak in unison. Intruders detected. Eliminating intruders.
Oh god damn.
Okay, I'm gonna dive in the hole with the Saladin. It's safer in there.
The hole is closed at this point.
No! Right, this is where I die. That's it. I just die here.
Everybody roll initiatives. This is your boss fight, even though the Bronzor is probably harder.
Oh no.
Oh, is this? Are we in the back room too? I wasn't sure if we were or not.
Yeah, you're in the back room.
Okay,
I got a
all right.
4. Total.
Oh wait, so this is actually our
Initiative.
boss fight. Then we need new music.
Ooh,
Yes, we
okay.
do, actually.
I'm gonna die.
So let's see. Flat dex survival. I have to look this up. So that is 1, 2. Yeah, so it's 2 plus my die. Yeah, so there. So
Alright, that was pretty good.
I got 3. All right. All right. Let me switch the music though.
Yay,
Okay,
no
okay.
overlapping numbers.
Yay! That makes life easier, I suppose. All right, so I'm gonna switch pages if anybody wants to play this too. I think I added it. Is it? Did I add it recently, or is it in the back? Where is it? Where did I put this? Where did I put it? There it is. I think that's the one. Did I put it? Yeah, that's the one.
Okay, then.
All right, so unfortunately,
God, Kyrio's got a point here.
not Rockford.
We,
Hey,
we did this to ourselves.
listen, this is an original. This is an original remix. Well, original.
Nice rolls there, Adrian.
Actually, you would have still have had a fight, it just wouldn't necessarily have been the specific ball toy. Also, I got 3 threes.
Wait, what were the colors again? I can play with this a bit.
Red, green, blue.
One was green, one was blue, and one was red.
I'll be back in just a second. I'm going to the bathroom.
Oh, that changed.
You set up. I'll be here in a second.
All right. I guess that changes the platform. All right, that's fine. That works.
Okay. Well, that's fine. Actually fairly decent on a d6.
I'm positioning people.
So what's the fight music here?
Tis oh yeah, I should explain. You wanna go to monstrous versus boss. I should probably put the versus boss as the start, so it's alphabetical and stuff. Oh well, whatever. I know where things are. It's all good.
There we go.
I guess if they're the boss, I should make them bigger. There we go.
It's actually appropriately techie for these 3.
This is like the only good boss remix of PMD, unfortunately. I will say unfortunately, it's a really good one, so it doesn't really matter, but it's unfortunate because I'd like more remixes.
Alright, so the first ones up in the initiative are Ralph, then a ball toy, then Brooke, then the other 2 ball toys, then Riley, and then Tucker.
Oh my god, I'm so last.
Well, you're carrying a Salandit, okay?
True.
Okay.
So, Ralph, you get to go first. I will remind you guys that some of you still have healing items, and there is an escape orb.
Riley has fucking 1 health in this boss fight. Maybe he'll be interested in the Oranberry, just a thought.
Depends on who targets what.
I'm gonna take the red one.
You're gonna use lick on the riddle.
Yes. Just see what it tastes like.
All right.
That's true, Kyrio. That is true, Kyrio.
This is true, but you may not need to use the orb if you win. So
Well, I just want to lick the thing anyway.
What is Baltoy's typing? Anyways.
ground psychic, I think.
Oh,
Potentially.
that's handy.
Also, that's 5 accuracy. If you had rolled 5 6s, I think that's a crit.
Really?
Okay, I'm back.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey, Ralph started out strong. Also, Riley, maybe now that you're in a boss fight, you might actually eat the fucking Oranberry. I don't know.
Alright, so damage pool now.
Yeah, you're definitely hitting this thing.
What did he do?
He accuracy.
I
hang
super
on.
accurately licked it.
It's actually
All
ground
right.
psychic. Baltoy is ground psychic.
So, it has 2 defense, so you do deal 1 damage to it. I should probably be applying the defense to your die pools beforehand, but yeah. But you would always have plink damage anyway.
Yeah.
Oh man, so even with that powerful, that super hard hit, yeah, I only did one.
Roll to paralyze.
Let's see if I can't paralyze this.
Which one is he paralyzing?
Red. That's why he's up
Red.
against it.
Okay.
Nope.
Nope.
Wow.
It should
A
be
resounding no. It seems immune to your paralysis, apparently. Also, it doesn't taste so great. It tastes kind of like limestone.
I thought you were gonna say clay, but okay.
Like,
Apparently not clay.
Well, these are old. Okay, next up is a ball toy. I believe this one is... Which one is that? This one is the green one. Yay, they are in order. This one decides to use... Confusion.
Uh-oh. Not me, not me, not me!
I'll roll.
Aim for Tucker! Aim for Tucker!
Alright, it's gonna hit Ralph.
Oh.
yo, yo, yo!
Alright, I'll roll accuracy then.
Oh no.
Do.
Tucker's a dark type.
remember,
It would be
you can-
okay.
Yeah, he's immune, he's fine.
In fact,
And
so is...
just remember, you can forego taking an action on your turn to evade if you need to, or you can try multiple actions, but that isn't
Yeah.
helpful early on. So,
I'm just gonna tank the hit. Hopefully.
by the way,
well, I have
all
two-
toys are supposed to be the normal enemy here. Yeah,
Yeah.
it doesn't hit. It sends a wave of psychic energy Ralph's way, but it gets scrambled due to Ralph's antenna ears.
Huh.
Baltoy may be a
Dang
basic... they may be a basic Pokemon, but I mean, these three are linked Guardians, so I can see them being a boss fight, totally, yeah. Makes sense.
Well,
They're like-
they were supposed to be the normal enemy, but I think I need to place the normal enemies in the upper end of the spectrum now.
Yeah.
So you guys like to roll 6s?
Either that or have a larger pool for them, or something.
It's just
Yeah,
1 through 5 is them, and everything else is slanted.
sure. Alright, so after that is Kyrio.
Somebody
Gotta
could
focus
also
fire the red one.
somebody could also shove a berry into Riley's mouth, most likely.
This is true. You can also
Hey.
heal each other if you so choose.
But-
Stuff food in my
But
mouth.
these are also ground types, so it is probably best he attacks with a water gun. Because these guys
Water gun unread, you say?
sounds like. Let's see what the accuracy is. That's good.
Wow.
That will hit. It does have a defense of 2.
Let's see what he gets. 4.
Oh.
So that's 2. And stab is considered?
And stab and weakness, so it's still 4. Roll flinch.
Yes. Wait, yes, that's right. Good call. I almost forgot again. Razor Fang. Oh, you got it!
Oh!
Okay. So, do you want to describe how you water gun this thing, or should I? Because you've nearly downed it in one go.
That was an impressive...
Actually, no, you did down it, so good job.
Wow, really?
It's dead. That's why he's the boss.
I'm glad we got a flinch off of something that already fainted. Go ahead, I don't want to type that much, though.
Okay, so... Pulling his head back... Brooke inhales, and instead of exhaling, it just, for lack of a better word, vomits this roaring outpour of water that soaks and blows back the red red ball toy, and causes it to teeter and stutter as sparks just jitter around its form. And there's just this high-pitched whine as it gives its final throw before it topples over, non-functioning.
Damn, I really wanted... I could have... Not really disappointed with all the models, because I have it. That could be cool for fainting while you were describing that. Oh well.
I'm sorry.
It's okay, let's try to grab models in the future, though. Just let me know, I can load up the board anytime for you to do that.
Yeah, especially for boss fights.
Yeah,
I'm
definitely
sorry
boss
about
fight. It's okay.
Alright, so red is down. Shit, red didn't even get to move. Dang it.
Oh, it's almost like I did paralyze.
Riley will thumbs up towards the crocodile.
Alright, it's Blue's turn.
Alright, give me a second, guys. I'm gonna do one thing real fast.
Yo, Blue.
Just wanted to save the table, just to be safe. I think it's possible for me to grab the model that actually accessing the other table. So I'll do that as you guys start fighting, because I'm last after all. Let's see. What generation is Baltoy? Just tell me that.
3.
Thank you.
Yeah, 3.
I believe if I expand that, there we go. Now to find it.
Kyrio, you
I
have
should
no
get.
idea
Good news, I can bring it in.
Riley-related shitposts I have.
Now what color is Baltoy? So I can find it. Let's see. It's okay.
And it sort of spins around, and circuitry lines pulse over its form, and it starts glowing a sort of violet color.
Found it.
Oh.
It is.
Actually, hang on, let me roll to see if that actually functioned.
Why is that so tiny though?
Baby. It's so small.
Okay, and then it stutters and jitters from the malfunction, and fails to buff it.
Meh. Dummy.
That makes it Riley's turn.
Yes. Okay.
They're not having
Who
the
just
best luck,
went? It
are
was
they?
Blue, right?
Yep, Blue just went.
Alright,
Blue
I'm gonna
just tried to use Power Trick, which would not have gone well for it.
force palm the green one.
Can you guys remind me what Power Trick is?
Power Trick swaps... Power Trick swaps Strength and Dexterity with Defense and Special Defense. And since this Defense and Special Defense of these Baltoy is 3, and their Strength and Dexterity are 1 and 2, their defenses would be lowered, but they would hit harder.
Oh, I see.
Right. Speaking of hitting harder, I'm gonna hit the green one really harder.
Also, wait, there.
Commence punch.
They're still very small.
Oh.
So, something about their malfunctioning and their innate psychic makeup sort of screws with your accuracy as you're trying to do Force Palm. So, you thrust your palm out, and it's right in front of the... Which one was it? The green one?
The green one.
The green one's face, but no aura comes out. It just sort of fizzles around them.
Ooh.
What? Like, let's just look at my hand, look at the ball, I look back at my hand and go, huh, that usually works.
There's an extra sense of aggravation at the back of your head.
Oh shit.
I sound calm, but in my mind I'm just like, ah!
Apparently, I can't color the base models, but it's alright. I'll just change their names.
Who's next?
There you go. Yeah, you stay dead, you. Whoops.
That makes it Charm's turn.
Yay, it's finally my turn! Also, there, finally. Whoops, too big.
Oh. Big.
Yeah, there is Kyrio.
That's probably good.
You
the
are a
most powerful
sought
guy
after
here.
commodity. You're gonna get a lot of work.
Yeah, this is why I grabbed the models, because it's fun how they... I can't get them to spin anymore when they are on the platform, but... Oh, I'm sorry, Riley. You haven't faith in cats!
Oh my god, their walking animation is the spin.
Yeah, isn't it great? I'm just gonna turn it all to walking, because it's pretty good. They're kind of malfunctioning, so they probably wouldn't be doing that. What's the run? Oh, run is wobble.
Yeah,
I like
let's
that even
run.
better. Wobble's even better.
Oh.
Oh, that one's glitchy. Let me fix that.
No, that's the attack animation.
Oh, okay. Oh. I'm beginning to think there's a... Kyra's like, I'm beginning to think there's an advantage of being a water type in a very arid region.
Yeah.
Yes, a little bit.
So he said.
Can Tucker... Does Tucker have time to point out to his Salandit friend that his buddies just kind of ditched him and maybe we could do a combo attack together?
Alright.
His
Give
old
me... Well, there's Salandits that can
Yeah, that's true. Why is that on my... Okay.
Give me... Give me cool content.
Also, how much damage did the middle... Did red take? Or, I'm sorry, green?
Well, from me.
Yeah. Also,
Nothing,
wow.
I missed.
Okay.
Oh my god.
He starts to well up with tears and he goes, "Those jerks!" and ends up spitting an ember at the green one as he yells. So let me roll for that. God, I'm gonna have to give you guys the frickin' Salandit stat block.
Yeah, I want it.
I mean,
Give me this lizard.
If we legitimately get this guy as a pet.
No, I'm getting him as a pet no matter what happens. He is my pet.
Okay, one.
Good job, lizard.
Well, let me see what its weakness is, because it may resist fire.
It's ground and dark. I don't think that resists anything from fire.
Ground psychic.
Or sorry, ground psychic. My bad. I don't know what I'm thinking. I don't know. Ignore me.
Uh,
Pretty sure ground is not immune to fire.
yeah, no, it's not.
Yeah, they have nothing to do with fire.
Yes, Blarg.
Wait, two times.
yeah,
They're two times against fire types though. So that's their only relation though.
Fortunately, it has ridiculously high defenses. Well, it has high defense. Its special defenses too.
Well, was that an accuracy roll or a damage roll?
That was an accuracy roll, so it did hit. Oh, I'm sorry, its special defenses. So,
Oh, that's a lot of dice.
yes.
That's a lot of good rolls.
It takes out the green one.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Okay. Yeah. All right.
he's the most powerful one here.
Out of curiosity, what did I roll?
Frustrated Salandit
Yeah.
just lets out this corrosive purple flame, venting its frustrations and almost half melting the outer layer of the Baltoy's shell as
Wow.
it topples.
Use frustration.
God.
Out of curiosity, what did you have me roll to convince him again?
Cool contest, because
contest, that's what I thought.
essentially you trying to be a good guy and convincing him to help you where his friends had left him behind.
Okay, definitely going to continue
Former
focusing
friends.
those stats. I think
Well,
Tucker is working
it
as a motivational
depends.
Pokemon.
The social aspect depends on what you're trying to do. This
course.
time it was cool, but trying to give him the graham cracker and pet him, it was cute.
Yeah. I need more cute, cool contests. I need the 3 C's, guys.
Yeah, I think we need to give this lizard some therapy.
I don't want to talk about it. I want to get out of here.
All right, let's kill this remaining spinning boy and get out of here.
So while that I still have a turn, or did I use my turn doing that? It's fine if I use my turn.
I'm gonna flip a coin.
Okay. I was planning on creating a makeshift fire thing, but it's not necessary now.
You don't need it.
First off, heads or tails, by the way.
I call
I want to
butts.
see how stunned you are.
Butts.
You call butts.
Always butts. Okay.
You are so stunned by this display of frustration and sheer firepower, and I am not ashamed by that pun, by the way, that you fail to move.
This seems an acceptable trade-off.
Yeah.
The Saladin has made 2 really awesome Ember attacks, if you haven't noticed.
Yeah,
Last
he's
campaign,
legit, like, super strong. I love this guy. I picked a good pet, guys.
Well, the Salandit Ember is accuracy 2, damage 7.
Wow!
Oh.
Wow. Is
God.
that just how they are?
That's how I've statted them.
Huh.
Yes, great. I love this lizard.
So, they're cowards, and they prefer to run away, but if you corner them, they can really screw you up.
So if Tucker manages to motivate this Salandit to be less of a coward, he could be quite powerful.
Yes. Okay, we're definitely keeping him.
So, yeah, it's Ralph's turn, because the ball toy you just got rid of was the only other high initiative ball toy.
I really do like the running animation, because it looks like they're malfunctioning with that wobble.
Okay. Alright, we're gonna do the good old fashioned tackle.
And there he goes.
He's dead.
Oh, no.
Tackled himself out of existence.
What?
Don't tackle your computer, Tubby. Like, that's not the best idea.
No. I have to wait for it to. There he goes.
What was it?
Land it too strong.
I tackled the walls of reality too hard. Oh, a bunch of people are pressing F in the lobby chat. I wonder if a bunch of people got disconnected across the world. Oh.
Casually saving to get bored again. I did so recently, so it's not a big deal. Maybe.
Yeah, so it doesn't like explode when I land on.
Oh, there you are. For some reason, the ball toy stopped spinning as you joined, and then continued to spin. Whoa. Okay. Oh, I see.
I'm just hitting the attack button
Oh, I
because I
thought-
like it spin.
What else does it have? Take damage.
Special
Whoa, I saw something weird there. Oh, what do you do?
status. Take damage.
Special does something weird to its eyes, which is I didn't expect to say with this thing, but or it can, anyways. I saw something weird for a bit.
Oh, it might be status. No?
It was like maybe that we selected 2 at the same. There it is. See, if you select 2 at the same time, you get a glitch.
Oh no, it's 4. It's the take. It like blinks.
It does. Is that a glitch or is that just what it does?
I think.
Oh
that's
wait,
just what it
no,
does.
its head has 2 parts. I just realized. Like the top of it can come off. Sort of.
What?
If you look at it real careful, see? There's a line
yeah.
around it. They all have that.
Okay.
Very odd. Anyways, you're good? Are you good now? Tubby?
I am.
Okay.
Yeah.
Get on your color. Not that it matters too much, but
It kind of matters because Gray can't do anything.
that does matter then. Yes.
Alright, anyway, we're gonna do a good old fashioned tack.
Should name this land Gohan. Gohan.
No, it's my lizard.
He's a lizard, apparently.
I already named it. I already named him Chair.
I'll kill you.
Chair and lizard.
All right, go
Alright,
ahead and roll.
I roll. 5, alright.
Charlie's.
Wow, that was really bad.
Yeah, but it's still gonna hit because these things aren't focused on evading.
Excellent. Let's see a good old damage pool. 2. Damage pool strength +2.
You know, Tucker's always played kind of a weird Beastmaster role, like, you know, in those like RPGs where you can like control monsters. I'm kind of doing that.
He is the accidental Pokemon trainer.
Alright.
I guess he's being a trainer more or less.
It's got a defense of 3, so I'll say you hit it, you plinked it for 1.
Mhm.
This thing, despite being wobbly and stuff, is weirdly stable. Like, you try to tackle it, and it just spins and sort of takes most of your momentum away from you, shoving you aside.
No. I was hoping for a result more like this one.
Anyway,
This is your ball toy. This is your ball toy.
I can
It's
make this
Brooke's
spin.
turn.
There, I can make this one spin too. I don't know if anybody can see the spinning animation if I hold down, but
I can see it, yeah.
Charles, I could animate these too.
Ghetto ass animations. Now who's next?
it's Brooke's turn.
Brooke, kill this fool. Let's go home before they touch me.
Yes, because they want to slap your Riolu booty.
Well, they already slapped my Riolu face, so I'm not exactly in denial here.
You can do it, Brooke.
Roll for motivation.
Roll for motivation. This is what Tucker's good at. Do not doubt the power of motivation, though. Obviously.
Rolling for motivation.
Really motivated?
You feel the power of motivation.
Motivation!
One singular motivation and one singular action.
You're
That's
still
enough.
gonna hit. Them being all wobbly makes... Yes, that hits. Them being all wobbly makes them hard to hit.
I know, right?
Because there is no such thing as passive evasion in this game for some reason.
Wow.
What did you spit
Yeah.
normally? Just
So
Lame.
you hit, but you hit it in such a way that it goes with the spin of its direction, so it manages to somehow deflect the damage off itself.
Kind of just redirects the water like some sort of one of those fountains.
Yeah, because
Wow.
you still hit. You still get to try and flinch.
All right, make up for this. Almost, not quite.
No.
don't let them touch me!
God, he's so frugal that he doesn't want to use the thing that'll keep him alive.
Of course not. I might need it later.
To be fair, it only heals like
All
what,
right.
1 health.
It heals 1 health. I'll probably still die.
It's gonna attack Riley
No!
with extra sensory.
Oh god.
No, that's not good. If I recall.
Yeah, it was way less of a hydro pump water gun and more of a squirt water gun.
I mean, that's a,
Single
yeah.
water pistol.
Didn't refill yet.
Oh no.
That'll hit you unless you manage to evade,
You might want to waste your turn evading.
but that would waste your turn essentially.
You might want to though.
Can I clash instead? Just like block the mind powers with my hand.
Are you sure about this?
Yeah.
Clash can't reduce the damage below 1, but if you want a cool way to get knocked out and do your thing that we didn't get to do last time, yeah, sure.
Oh god, do I really want that?
I thought. Well,
Depends
it
on
looked
how
like.
long you want to stave it off.
I mean, I don't know what this is, but I mean, it looks like you were aiming for it with the whole not healing thing. So.
That's not what I'm aiming for. I'm just Riley's big dummy. Because he is a big dummy, he's gonna blocking it with his hand is exactly what he'd do.
Yeah, it's still falling.
Unfortunately, that's exactly what he'd do anyway.
That's
Not the metagame. That's just how we would we do a thing.
So, do you want to force palm?
Yes, I do.
Okay, you need to roll It will be strength or yeah, dex fight clash.
Alright, no brawling here, so... Alright, four dice for me.
What's Clash do? Does it do damage to both?
Clash is specifically for the clash thing.
Catch these fists!
Alright, so you're gonna be able to do that. Let's see. I'm probably doing clash wrong again, by the way, but I refuse to look it up at this point. Alright, so go ahead and roll your damage die and we'll roll his and see how that goes.
It's okay, YouTube will correct you and then we'll know in the future.
YouTube,
Yes.
yeah.
Thank you, YouTube. I know you'll correct me.
Aha! These fists! The devil!
Wow, 6. Well, you're getting nothing but 6s for successes now.
Yes! Oh, I win!
Dang it. It's a psychic attack, though.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit!
It is.
So that is still a flat damage.
No!
It also can't reduce the damage to 0 using Clash. So you're gonna get knocked out. Guess what this does?
Uh-oh.
Falcon punch.
So what is going to happen now? Is this going to reveal part of the mystery of Rays?
Here we go.
Oh boy.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure. Weird way of running. Okay.
So you're gonna get a primal point. You're not gonna lose any logic for this one.
Yay, I have not much to
I'm going to
lose.
turn off the music so I can concentrate on describing.
Okay. I will also pause it.
Should I reduce my HP to 0 out of 4?
I will also fail to pause it. Okay, there. Come on now. Please? Please let me pause.
You can keep it going,
Oh, there.
but
I mean, I'm kind of curious about the description. Actually, you know what I should have done is just turn it down. That would have made more sense. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. I'm listening.
so you all see is just this wave of psychic energy washes over Riley. And he thrusts his palms out, thinking his newfound aura powers are going to save him, and for a second it almost seems to work. But because he hasn't recovered at all from the beatings he's taken, not to mention all the previous beatings he's taken in recent, memory, just something gives, and he gets thrown up against the red wall section of the room, and the ball toy holds him there with a crushing force. Riley, you black out. And then you hear a voice. Is that really all? Jeez. I really did pick such a worthless pup, didn't I?
Hey!
And you open your eyes and there's just this black space. And you see a Lucario just sneering down at you. I suppose I can help you just this once for free. But every time after, and his grin just grows wider and wider, and it's this unsettling fanged thing. And it reminds you vaguely of Rise in a way. But every time after, I'm gonna start taking things that are precious to you, even if you don't know it yet. And he pokes your nose, and you black out again. For all those of you who are out in the real world, there's this sudden outpour of energy that comes from Riley, and his wounds start to sort of steam and smoke as they recover, his body awash with psychic energy that completely negates the ball toy's attack. And he just slowly drifts to the floor and smiles. And then he opens his eyes. And they don't look like Riley's eyes. This little thing? Jeez. I must really be weak.
Oh, now you're talking sense.
Alright, I need to find a particular move. Give me a moment.
Oh no. Oh.
Oh boy.
That was bad.
I knew it. Rise is a ditto.
What?
Rise is not a ditto.
What? Is that what you took from this?
I'm not sure what to take for this. I'm not sure how
there's
Rice is related to any of this, actually.
There's so much more to this that you guys don't know.
I'm
It's
sure.
terrible.
There's some backstory we do not know about.
And he holds out a hand, and this sphere of energy, and it's not a normal Riolu's aura sphere or anything like that. It's red. It's this nasty blood red sphere, and it feels wrong just being in the same presence as it. And instead of having that nice sort of fiery aura glow, it seems Icarus. Like sticky, half-coagulated blood.
Yeah.
That looks bad. We gotta clash it. We gotta attack the aura sphere. With the metronome. It's the answer to everything. Use metronome
Is
on
this
the
all
sphere.
I'm capable of? Oh well. I'll make myself get better. He mumbles to himself. And just lets the sphere slowly drift towards the ball toy, and it engulfs it.
Oh.
And for several moments, there's nothing. And then it vanishes.
Plop.
The ball toy is no longer there. There isn't even ash there.
Oh gosh. Also, thank you, Tabletop Simulator, for the little pop noise when a model's there, because that just added to it perfectly.
That's fitting, it
Yes.
really is.
Too bad. I was hoping for a good fight.
So I can give you one if you want.
There's a very eerie smile on Riley's face, and then he salutes you with this weirdly cheeky grin. Maybe next time, fatso. And then Riley topples over backwards and passes out proper.
Tucker is just
Yo.
fucking taking it back. Holy shit.
He knows me. He knows me so well. He pats his belly.
Hey, get out from under his skirt. But yeah,
Hitboxes
more,
are huge.
more seriously, Tucker was about to wonder if he was if Riley had turned into a threat. Honestly, oh my!
Oh man, I was so hoping you'd let me fight possessed Riley.
You die!
No, he
And
wouldn't.
to,
Because it uses your stats currently. If things get worse, it won't be using your stats anymore.
Oh no. Oh,
Yeah, well,
no.
I tend to put my characters in situations all the time where everyone else at the table's like, "No, you're gonna die," and I'm like, "Shit."
So, yeah, unfortunately, Red and Green's middle sibling, Blue, is now gone to the void. I'm sure they won't remember at all. But yeah, you guys are now left in this room, and as if on cue, the pedestal rises back up from the floor, and its little control panel pops up too.
The
Riley
music's still
is
there.
conked out good.
Were the Salandits there as well?
No, the Salandits are gone.
Oh, huh?
Okay, how does my pet lizard react? That's a good question.
That is a good. I was gonna.
Your lizard is terrified of you.
Oh. Mood, to be honest.
See, which
I'm
one?
terrified of me too.
Is that one? No, it's not that one. Tried to find. I thought I had a song for this. I may not.
Since I never described what was happening, probably.
The what?
Good one is.
I just kind of turned down the battle music for that scene because we were still technically in battle, but kept it going. But now that we're out of battle, what song would you like? I went to the events list.
I have no idea.
Yeah, tell me a mood. I'll try to find a song for it.
Depressed? Fear?
Melancholy? Is that too serious?
Yeah, Melancholy work.
All right. Melancholy's kind of has a weird vibe to it, which I think will work, actually.
Yeah. So, what are you all gonna do now?
Not much, to be honest.
we so now we use the escape board. We go back to Pingo Jingo and tell him what's up.
Tucker is going to approach Riley cautiously, both in concern for Riley and for everyone else. Puts a forepaw atop Riley's back, both to see if Riley is okay, but also to kind of hold him down just in case something weird happens.
You can feel that Riley is breathing. It seems like he's literally knocked out cold. The Salandit on your back is clinging to you uncomfortably tightly. And is shaking slightly. Being this close to the terrifying Riolu.
Tucker just curls his tail over the Salandit to kind of indicate, like, no, don't worry, I'm being careful.
So, unfortunately, actually no. Kyrio, give me a smart logic, or you could try going insight instinct, and I know insight instinct is more dice, but it depends on how you want to try figuring this out. Because if you want to figure this out the human way...
So it's supposed to be stuff an Oranberry in Riley's mouth, or is that a thing I can do?
He's fully recovered.
Oh.
I have no health damage.
He's
I'm
just
just
fainted.
unconscious.
I see.
Okay, so, like, Brooke starts fiddling with the thing and then starts biting at it in frustration after a few moments when you can't get the buttons to work.
That's bite stuff.
You know, you gotta set it to Wumba. Let me show you.
Let's you do it, Ralph.
Alrighty, is that gonna be a smart logic or?
Yeah, it's smart logic.
Actually, you know what? I just want to remark, this Melancholy song is actually perfect for what I wanted. When you, at the end of a dungeon after like a boss fight or something, there's usually like an end room or an end song in a lot of the dungeons and PMD games. They kind of had a kind of wind down song as you got to the end of the dungeon. This would be good for that in general.
So, Ralph, best as you can tell, there's probably a random button somewhere on this little pedestal that will make the elevator go.
Oh, Beerus, I bet you wish. I bet you wish.
Yeah, I'm really curious too. Also, I was going to actually remark that Tucker, depending on the size of the ball toy, might suggest taking one of them back with them, since they seem to be full of information. If corrupted information.
The green one is smallest, actually.
All right, then as those other two figure out the buttons, Tucker would just go over to the green one and consider if he could carry another creature. It seems a little inoperable
no.
at this point. Okay.
No.
In that
Sorry,
case,
the Salandit takes up too much space on you.
That's fair.
Oh, that's a good idea. We'll bring him back to Pingo Jingo as a friend.
Maybe he can figure out what all the information this thing has.
So, is
I'll
Ralph
pick up.
gonna be dragging along Riley and a ball toy?
Like someone else, freaking the crocodile can carry me. Come on.
I don't know if Brooke wants to carry.
Should I name this one green again?
I look very thoughtful, seriously considering if we should take Riley or the ball toy.
Yo, okay. And I grab Riley.
Oh wait, no, somebody locked that. I had it perfect. Here, just lock the two. Somebody lock them. Actually, I think Car has to do it. Put it on his shoulder.
But well, I guess if our fearless leader is gonna carry our fearless idiot, then
Hey, I may be dead, but fuck off.
Okay, actually, you know what? I'll do it. Just somebody
Sorry.
hold. That's fine. Just somebody hold the ball toy and just right there. Okay, cool. Now let me select both of these guys. Oh shit, I messed it up. Do it again. I'm very good at tabletops. Okay, we're good now. I think I could just drag across. And what's? Oh yeah, that's right. Sorry, hold on. There and there. There and there. Okay, let go. Fuck. One more time. Third time's the charm. After all. Oh, shit. That's fine. I've got this. I don't know if I got this. I kind of forgot how I did with you. Oh, no, it's not linked. It's... No, that is right. Okay, I forget. Never mind. Charm is not the charm.
It's working.
It's because they're locked, probably. I mean, while they're locked, I can try to figure it out. You guys continue.
Okay. So Ralph is supposedly... Oh. Oh dear, is Brooke gonna do untoward things to the unconscious Riolu?
What?
Wait, sorry? Oh, I did it!
Fine. Remember, we're PG rated.
I don't know if that's what Brooke meant.
Okay, so Ralph has the ball toy with him.
yeah, me and Pingo Jango are gonna play catch with the ball toy.
I mean, the only thing I could say is I think I remember a Pokedex entry saying Totodiles carry a lot of things in their mouth, so that's the only thing I was thinking when I heard that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's tough. He'll be fine.
There's no biting, please. Anyway. So, at some point, Ralph figures out the button that'll probably make the elevator go, and it's just a matter of getting everyone gathered and jammed onto the platform. Or that, you can do that too.
Let's see, if I recall, the Salandit said he never was up here, so his buddies, he doesn't know what's up here, even if his buddies did. Seem to know a little bit, at least. Or maybe they just got lucky and pressed the right buttons. Probably that. It's probably that.
Yeah, that's what was happening. They were like slapping the console and trying to get it to work and like poking it and hitting it. And they got really frantic when you guys arrived, and that caused the malfunction.
I'm sorry, I just saw what Brooke said, and I just realized the fucking... I want to remind everyone. Riley kind of drug Salandit by the tail the first campaign session. So he's going to get a return of that.
Wow.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Golden rule. Do unto others as you'd like them to do unto you.
Such is life. So, when everybody finally gets crammed onto the elevator pedestal, however that happens, Ralph presses the button, and for a minute it doesn't seem like it's going to work, and then the elevator slowly descends down into a dark cylindrical corridor. There is no elevator music.
I mean,
You were left with your thoughts and concerns. And a possibly dead/unconscious ball toy and a very unconscious, possibly possessed Riolu. At least ways as far as y'all are concerned.
Y'all.
But when the elevator stops, it drops you outside. You end up in front of this huge clay doll head-shaped structure.
Oh.
That red marking on the wall was one of the eye designs.
Oh. We were
Also,
in this, like, head.
it is night.
Huh. Oh, is it? Are we
You guys have no idea how much time has passed.
Are we on the surface?
Yes, you are on the surface.
So we're not underground anymore either.
You can see the lights of Savantown in the nearby distance.
Some miles away, but not too far, apparently. Visible.
Oh, more walking.
Also, Tucker would normally complain about Riley being dragged, but again, he's slightly karmic, and he seems alright if unconscious for now, and we're not sure about him. So yeah, seems fine. Fine to Tucker. He won't complain. Those things said to wake up this thing, right?
Oh god. Wait, hold on.
Wait, wake up the whole dungeon?
No, they said do not wake up Claydol. Also, for all you know, yeah, you were traveling inside of Claydol.
Oh. Weird.
Or a representation of Claydol in the shape of a structure. One or the other. Hard to
Another
say.
thing to note is, it's a clear night sky, and the light of the stars and moon gives you enough light that you can relatively find your way back to Savantown if you'd like to. You can also see that there are ghastlies hanging around, and they're starting to get attracted by your unconscious members, and also the simpering of the Salandit who cannot keep quiet.
Do I need to put on some song again? Depends on whether or not we're fighting.
To sleep. Yeah.
I think this is more of a, do you really want to stay out here tonight, or do you want to go back in the ruins, or do you want to actually go back home?
Yeah, I want to go home.
Tucker notes the surroundings and smells the gas off the ghastly probably easily enough. Probably an
Of
accurate
course,
sort of scent.
ghostly fart gas.
Well, more just I meant they kind of probably have a smell of death about them, but well, yeah, sure.
Well, yes. I was joking around. It's not ghostly.
Secretly, that's all. Ghastlies have to keep farting or they will lose most of their body mass.
Oh god, why?
That's why they're poisonous.
Gross.
God.
Tucker definitely recommends to the group, I think we should head back home at this point. Figure out what's going on with Riley and everything.
Oh yeah, and we'll give Pingo Jingo his present. It'll be great. My mouth is dry. I can't do the voice
This is
properly,
okay.
and I'm
I was
tired.
having trouble keeping up the voices for the ball toys.
That was exceptional work, by the way.
Oh god, so much work.
It was very exceptional work. It was exceptionally work, I'm sure, as well.
So,
Savantown.
I take it you're all going back to Savantown then?
Yes.
I don't have really a say in this.
No, you don't.
No, you don't. You're being dragged. Whatever they decide to do, you are a victim of it.
Oh no.
You
don't sound all that sad.
know. Hey, who's got a marker?
Oh no.
Nobody does. None of you are Jigglypuff.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I was about to say Jigglypuff. Jeez. Though I think much like Camler and Sing, right? If I recall.
Yes.
So.
Oh, Ralph would sing.
Oh god, Ralph does drunken karaoke.
Do you really want to hurt me? Did you?
Oh god.
Oh man. It actually paralyzes instead of puts him to sleep.
Oh god, that's even worse. It
Or
forces
goes
you to
flat.
listen.
Does flat damage or something. Oh no, I use Sing, but I roll Sonic Boom instead.
You know, I think this is appropriate.
Which song?
Well, I could play Savantown, but I'm playing the Savannah Oasis because it's more laid back and it's night. So why not? Because I haven't really found a use for that song, anyways. Also, it's kind of probably a little familiar to some of you.
Yeah. So you guys make it in, And the night guard is, unsurprisingly, dark chocolate Kangaskhan again. They look at you weirdly as you pass by, but sort of seems to feel better about themselves seeing Riley getting dragged in unconscious.
Poor Riley.
I'm being bullied.
We talked about this. There are consequences to what you do.
Makes things interesting. I mean, we need this sort of dynamic. This series wouldn't be nearly as popular on YouTube if it wasn't for my antics.
Sure, we'll go with that.
It's because everybody's secretly waiting for your punishment.
Now you're just teasing at it. Now you're just being mean.
True, but that's part of what I do best. So where are you guys gonna go for the night? Are you going to go to the clubhouse? Are you gonna go to the market, which probably isn't gonna have many stores open? Are you gonna go to Rise's house? Wherever?
I need a doctor.
No, you don't. You're fully recovered.
Well, it's night. We can give Pango Gango his present in the morning. Let's go sleep. I'm gonna go to Rise's house. Night, guys.
Question: is Brooke dragging Riley with him?
Don't just leave me in the street, for God's sakes.
He'll probably be okay.
Also, which way is Tucker going then?
Take care of this. What the hell, man? Oh.
So while the others decide what they're going to do with Riley and, go to Rise's house, Brooke is going to make it back to the Pioneering Clubhouse. You'll find Pangoro is downstairs. Mostly because it looks like he's cleaning the tables for some reason.
Wait, so did we decide to go there, or did I go
Brooke
to,
decided to go
Rise?
to the clubhouse. I don't know what the rest of you are going to do.
Hey, you know what? I'm an idiot. I didn't realize I was muted for a while. I thought everybody was just interrupting me.
I'm sorry.
Wait, how long have I been talking? How long have I been not talking, rather?
A little while.
Few
Shit.
minutes.
Shit. Okay, well that's alright. I don't really know why. That's okay. Do you guys hear me mention why I've selected a new song, or was it further back than that I muted myself?
Yeah,
Yeah. You selected the Savannah Oasis
I have-
because it's more relaxed.
Yeah, I have absolutely no recollection. What was the last thing I said? Anybody remember?
I think that was the last thing you said.
Oh shit. Okay, so I'll just recap what I said because I was actually saying a number of things that Tucker was doing. But Tucker was agreeing with the idea of going back to Ray's house and saying maybe Riley just needs some rest. Maybe Ray's can figure out what's wrong with him. But as Brooke was going back to Clubhouse, he was trying to ask Brooke, could you first take Riley to Ray's? I don't know if I can carry him, basically. And also, since Brooke wanted to report to the guild, report to the club about things, Tucker wanted to point out, Tucker basically took some mental notes, and I took some literal notes. If you quickly look at my info sheet here, under info gathering. These are details that he would probably share with Brooke if Brooke was going to go make a report. Also, I apologize for muting myself. I don't know when I did that. These are 5 points that he kind of picked out from all the talkative ball toys.
Conduits.
He doesn't know what those are, but they sound important.
Get going.
Brooke is such a
Sweet
good
babies.
leader. Also, nobody can resist Tucker.
I think I recapped
That's,
everything I muted myself over. So
That's the name of the reality show. Everybody loves her.
Pretty much.
well, actually, you know what? If Brooke is willing to carry Riley to raise his house, he'll probably go with Brooke to make that report himself to help Brooke out with that.
Okay. Yeah. Like, just a knock on the door is all you need. And Rise will be there, and he looks mildly tired, but, you know, not in the same way as he is in the morning. More like he was about to go to sleep. Okay, Kyrio.
Okay, we're back. We're back, Razy. We didn't get you a present. I'm sorry, but we got this for Pingo Django. Oh, could you help me gift wrap him?
He blinks, looks at the ball toy, and then looks at Tucker, the Salandit, Brooke, and the unconscious Riley.
It was a good adventure.
So I can see. I suppose I'll start making dinner again.
Oh, now you're
And he
talking.
just sort of turns around and leaves the door open for you all. Just swaying his tail back and forth, just taking it in stride.
That's so pretty. Careful, Betrayal.
Go ahead and leave that plaything wherever you feel like.
Yo.
I'm sure it's not going to start functioning again.
What is I misspelled? Do you want me to separate those? Hold on. I just realized you're having problems. Let me just here, hold on. I think all I have to do is just select Ralph and then select that. They should be unlinked now. Or they could be completely connected still. Hold on. Oh, did somebody lock this? Hold on.
I can't tell if I'm locked or the thing's locked.
I don't know. Hold on. Let me see. Let me figure out what you guys did first, and then I'll. Okay, yeah, you locked it. Okay. All right, cool. Now that they're unlocked, I can unlink them by doing that, and then they should be unlocked. So, okay, they're still locked. Oh boy, how do you unjoin things? Not that way. Oh no! Rio got squished. All right. Hold on.
Poor Riolu.
There is a way to remove joints.
Now
Oh,
the really needs to use one of these.
Now I remember. This should be good now. Okay. To unjoint things, you just rejoint them to nothing, like the ground. Okay, there we go. So you got your plaything removed. There you go.
Oh, Pingo Jingo's gonna love it.
Look at. I'm sorry, but look at Riley right now. I mean, he got squished.
Yeah. What have you done to me?
You gotta use a token like
Ah,
this now.
fucking flattened.
Yeah, you gotta use a token like this now.
Oh, we do?
Flatten. Yeah, because I flattened.
Tucker, take our guest downstairs. I'll be there shortly to unfasten them.
Please don't hurt me.
Tucker obediently complies and mentions to the Salandit, "You did good today. I think we can maybe keep you off the leash a little bit more, if you're careful and good."
I guess I can try. Oh, I hope Mr. Salazzle doesn't find me.
It's okay. We'll keep you safe. Do I want to roll for motivation or something on that one? Because he means it.
Sure. I'll let you select what you think is the appropriate social stat for this.
I think
Take your best one.
I think it's, again, well, it is my best one, but I think it's also accurate for me to say cool contest for that. I think that's me trying to be the same motivational kind of mood I was doing before.
Okay.
And the reason Tucker thinks that he might be okay off the leash is he just saw his friends ditch him earlier, so... Okay, a perfectly middling roll.
I want to believe you. But you don't know Mistress Salazzle.
And the Salandit just sort of shudders a bit.
Okay, but he also just watched me disintegrate a ball toy. I think he'd want to be on my side.
Yeah.
He's scared of you.
Yeah, he's scared of you.
Who's more fearful, me or the bigger lizard?
Or the Munchlax waving its arms.
All of you. You destructive little monsters.
It's like possessed Riley, Salazzle, or Ralph being stupid. Which is the scariest? They respond, yes.
But yeah.
Tucker would respond to Salandit by saying, "Well, that's true. I don't know much about Mistress Salazzle, but I can always learn, and you can tell me more about her too."
I don't want to tell you more about her.
Tell me more,
I
tell
think
me more.
I think I just want to sleep.
Tucker nods that. By the way, Tucker is still technically that Salandit is technically tied to him in such a way that he needs help to get it untied. If you're
Yes, Rise is going to take care of that.
Okay.
But before Rise does that, Rise has just sort of started on like a simple berry stew for dinner because he doesn't feel like doing anything fancy right now. He already made dinner originally. You all just happen to be a little late.
It's okay. We can eat the late dinner and this one.
Right. Courage the Cowardly Dog salesman. Right.
Gee, no.
So Rise pads over and sees the unconscious Riolu, and his eyes narrow a bit. Why do you smell familiar? He just sort of curls his lip in distaste and just starts dragging you in by the tail. And he just sort of leaves you in the middle of the first floor for if and when you get up.
Do I have to roll to get up?
I mean, you can become conscious again if you want. You're going to be super disoriented though, and you overexerted yourself real hard.
I mean, I feel as though it'd be good story for me to wake up now.
Sure. Take your time. Take your time, Kyrio.
I think we can be kind of chill about the next section, so it shouldn't matter too much. Dog wants a walk?
It doesn't matter a
Dog
whole
wants
lot.
a walk. Oh yeah,
And we
walk the
do
dog.
know that Brooke wants to go to the clubhouse, so this should be fine.
Yeah.
I may actually pause in order to eat a little bit.
No, it's fine. Doggos
this is
should have
okay.
walks.
So, should I unfaint myself here?
You may if you wish.
Fantastic.
Because after you're dragged in, Rise is gonna start making his way to go downstairs and help Tucker.
I'm pretty sure Riley would just sort of jolt awake and just like screech. It's like, ah!
Oh no.
The fur along Rise's back just sort of prickles as his ears pin back, and he lets out this slow hissing sigh. Please don't be so loud. Not this late at night. If you want to be loud late at night, well, I don't think any of you are ready for that.
Oh, is there a secret nightclub?
Always with a good comment. A secret nightclub.
Oh, that's right. You're back, Ralph. Don't worry. Dinner will be soon.
Oh, that's great. You always know just what to say to cheer me up.
Riley will just sort of push himself into a sitting position, scoot towards the nearest wall, and just sort of put one hand over his face and just shake.
Is Riley on the same floor as Tucker? Wait, that happened on the first
No.
floor?
Tucker went downstairs, so Riley is on the first floor.
Okay, so Tucker probably noticed the cry and is acknowledging that the girl is probably awake now. But otherwise doesn't know much.
You look like you've seen a ghost. Encounter any ghastly out this late at night?
Riley's just gonna shudder, say nothing but shudder.
Yeah, we did we? Did we actually? We heard some gassy.
Sounds like you had your first time experiencing actually fainting. Don't worry, you'll get over it. And he goes back down to go help Tucker detach from the Salandit.
So we did see one ghost. It was a ghost made of sand.
Are you talking about a sandy ghast? Those are usually only by the shoreline.
I tasted him. He tasted like sand.
I'm sure it did, Ralph.
Thanks.
Surprising no one. Except for Ralph. Also, I guess Tucker probably make a word about how this Salandit was actually quite good and helpful. Because Reyes is probably wondering why the hell I have a Salandit.
No, he's not.
Oh.
He's seen how Riley treated the previous Salandit. But he does quirk an eyebrow and look it over, and then look at you.
His name is Care, cause he was my care.
The Salandit just sort of scuttles off into a corner and, like, tries to hide. Rise's eyes just sort of follow it in the same way that a predator's eyes follow prey. Well, while it's in my household, it's your responsibility, Tucker. So long as it behaves, there won't be any issues.
Tucker gives a hearty nod and a little bit of a yep, and then grabs that pillow he was using earlier as giving an eye to Reyes to make sure it's okay. He does so, and then just simply drags it carefully by the teeth over to where the Salandit went in the corner, giving him a pillow for that corner.
If he minds, he doesn't show it. Dinner will be soon, so be sure to come upstairs.
Tucker, the pillow giver at this point. Give you pillows to make people feel better. It worked with Ralph, so it should work with the Salandit, which I'm not sure what to call at this point.
Wizard.
By the way, good little pup, what happened to the naughty dog upstairs?
Well, he fainted in battle, but then he woke up and acted really weird, like he wasn't himself. And then he fainted again after beating the last enemy.
So why am I tilted? What is going on?
You're tilted by this whole situation.
Oh.
Is,
Um,
is Riley really a ditto?
no. So,
Okay.
Rise's eyes sort of narrow as he processes this information. Survival instinct. It's particularly strong. But you don't see a lot of Pokemon anymore that happens to. For now, keep it to yourselves. None of you are experienced enough to go to the expert who could probably explain that better than I.
So, yeah.
All right.
Rise goes back upstairs. And a hearty berry stew is served for dinner. No meat, but that's probably for the best at the moment.
Oh, this looks, hey, right. This looks very good.
For some reason, Riley, the smell of the berry stew makes you feel repulsed.
Yeah.
I know he's a
I'm
carnivore.
gonna stay over here.
You not gonna eat that?
I'm not gonna move from this wall, which I'm shaking against, holding my face.
Oh, okay. Hey, Rice, dibs on his. He doesn't want any.
So long as you aren't antagonizing each other and blowing up the house, I suppose.
Oh, I used the move. I see why you were scared of it. I did a hyper beam and a swarm and a fly. That one was scary.
It's an infestation, that's the one.
Yeah,
So,
it was.
so Rise sort of wakes up a bit at this, and then he looks at Tucker, as well as the Salandit, who he's given a portion to.
Oh,
He's
that's
like-
cute.
Is there anything left of the ruin after Ralph's antics?
Tucker goes wide eyes and just expresses,
I did pretty good for once with that. Somehow.
He looks incredulous and then looks back at Ralph. Who knows? You might be responsible after all. Well, it's rather late, and I'm going to turn in. You all are free to stay up, but please. He just gives a sly smile as he sort of walks around the table, rubbing up against those who are present. I do need my beauty sleep. I work in the morning, after all.
Yo, you look like you get all the beauty sleep.
he's back to his old flirty self, guys.
Nope, Ralph is fine.
Oh my god, Hyper. Oh my god, Hyper. For those not aware, it's a running joke on my Discord that I don't go to sleep and then everybody heckles me about it.
Even Rise is telling you to sleep.
Tucker gives a friendly nod to Ray's, looking a little bit apologetic for making him make such a late night meal just for them. He also keeps an eye on Riley's pet, and mostly just to make sure they're okay, and just to make sure they're not so skittish that they might try running off or anything. But they seem to have calmed down a fair bit more than the others had so far reacted. And he also wonders if he should do something for Riley, but isn't really sure, and just lets Riley be for now.
Is there an effect here if he's sitting down crying? There really isn't, is there?
No, sorry.
I mean, there's Yeah, there really isn't.
This is mostly where I see the stopping point being. Y'all are free to continue to interact as you please.
You're just gonna leave Riley over in the corner.
I feel like what might be a good idea is allowing Kyrio to come back from the dog walk and finish. Maybe do a little report and then end it. Everybody going to bed after
that's
that.
a good idea. For now, let's tally up experience. So
Sure.
Let me find experience.
And I'll just give experience to. Just tell me what Kyrio gets, and I'll put it on his sheet and let him know when he gets back. But yeah, let's discuss.
Hello, YouTube comment section.
Let me
if you
see
want
if
to get in
the
on the
PMD
Discord
book
memes
has
like all the
anything
cool
about
kids.
experience for...
Tell
No, missions
Booth
just
Daddy
give
to
mission
fix
points.
his sleep schedule.
Sadness.
Oh no. Oh no. Hyper, why did you
What?
do that? Oh, you know, he just used voice to text to tell YouTube to tell me to go to bed. You know, just the usual.
Of course. Darn it, Hyper.
Alright, we just edit that out of the YouTube video.
I don't edit these.
Edit this out of the YouTube video.
No, it takes like 5 million hours to do an edit. Even a small one.
5 million hours.
Yes, maybe a few more.
So let's see.
Quick question, Kai.
Yes.
Because of what happened, do I learn Aura Spear?
No.
Damn it!
However, I'm gonna message you a few things.
Oh no. I don't like it when you say that. Sorry, Burris, these secrets are for me alone. My cursed knowledge. Oh, I hate this. I love this, but I hate this. Kai, what inspired you to do this to me?
So
The idea that your character can rise above and even make a benefit out of this.
Oh, that's a pretty big expectation of this guy. To be,
I mean,
to be honest,
I have no idea what's going on, but that's an interesting and very sounds very. What's the fucking word I'm looking for? It's like it's
dramatic.
ambitious goal.
I love this actually. That's gonna be a fun one when it comes to pass.
Stop keeping secrets. I'm curious about all, says Lord Beerus. Glorf says, share them in your next stream, Eragon, please.
Ooh, that'd be a good idea. It'd be a little reward for those who follow me on Twitch. Now that I'm back to streaming after like a month absence.
Oh yeah, he streams, by the way.
Yeah, I stream, by the way. Twitch.tv.eragonthemander. Follow me there. Link in the description.
Okay, I'll put it in the description. I'll put it on the screen. There you go. Is that right, by
There
the
you
way?
go.
Is that the right link? Okay.
I'll click on it, we'll see.
Alright, so after being
Yeah, that looks like me, I'm hosting you.
after
Yay. Oh,
being
thank you.
Eragon so long, you're gonna be back. I made that exact joke before. I got about the same reaction.
I'm not acknowledging that one.
Terrible.
I'm not acknowledging that one.
Okay, so baseline. Let's see. You all get
Karserus, what the hell, man?
Okay, alright then. I do
So-
hope everything gets revealed eventually, because goddamn.
it will. It will. I have plans. So you all get baseline 6 for completing the session in all the battles you fought.
Okay.
Well, in all the enemies you fought, I should say appropriately.
Okay. I will Nobody touched Kyrio's sheet. I'm touching it. So he gets 6 more. All right.
And I'm going to give... whose idea was it to bring the ball toy?
Me? Or was it? I think it was me.
Yeah, it was Tucker's idea.
Yeah.
Ralph took it.
They
but-
said not to take them out of the ruins, but to be fair, after they attacked us, I don't think Tucker really cared about
Okay.
their opinions.
Tucker gets an extra experience point because you had the idea to take one of them out of the ruins despite them being malfunctioning. Ralph, you get an extra experience point because you feel slightly smarter for figuring out how the ruin elevator works.
Oh, neat.
Brooke gets an extra experience point for downing one of the ball toys in a go.
Yeah, that was very impressive. Saladin gets an extra experience point for doing the same thing. No.
I will have to build a stat block for your Salandin.
Yeah, honestly, at this point, I think he needs to be more fleshed out, and perhaps
Yeah, he needs one.
And
Yeah,
perhaps-
he's a party member now.
and perhaps
Still has
dialed
the
down a
basic
little bit.
one, but he'll have some experience too. Riley gets 2 extra experience points because you entered primal state and your life was in danger.
Sweet. Why am I being rewarded for this?
Because the book says if you faced hardship and your life was in danger, you get 2 extra experience points.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Also, just usually, experience is rewarded for good story building, and you basically built some story by doing that. So,
Hey, don't get extra XP for helping build the story, but definitely not metagaming.
it was certainly not metagame, I'm sure.
Well, yeah, I could have rolled to evade, but that's not what I would have done. Even
No, you
though
were
evading
acting-
would have
you
been the only smart move.
It's not metagame.
You were
it's
acting fully
accurate.
in character. So, okay, I will give you an extra experience point.
Yeah!
I don't want to do favoritism.
It's 1 experience point. What's the fucking big deal?
I don't know, I just don't want to do favoritism. I don't
Look,
feel
I-
like I dote upon Brooke enough. I feel like he's gotten the least amount of experience out of this.
Like, I gotta, eat a bunch of experience to get rid of this primal point.
Well, you don't have to get rid of it, and technically you could get rid of it via story play. Welcome back.
Nudge, nudge, Jay.
Hey, Kyra's back. Let's pause and give a recap of what he missed, I guess. Not that it's all that much.
Oh goodness. So much experience.
Well, I already gave Kyra. We did experience. I already gave you your experience. I listened and calculated for you. So yeah.
Yes. Rise made dinner for everybody. If Brooke would have stayed for dinner. Tucker got untied from Riley's pet. Riley is sobbing against a wall.
He's awake now.
Uncontrollably.
He's awake now. And not
Yes.
doing well.
Riley is awake now. Ralph is flirting with Rise as usual. The Salanda is being permitted to eat dinner with everybody else. The Salanda also seems to vastly prefer you guys' company at the moment, despite being terrified of several individuals in the room.
Tucker did a motivational roll to make him feel better. I think, or was that earlier? I don't remember. I think it was.
Oh, I didn't even tell you that we found the treasure.
D. Exactly. D.
You found a treasure?
Oh, yes, I got lots of rupees now.
Well, there
Hey,
are plenty
Beerus
of
brings up a
treasures in
good point,
ruins.
actually. Do I get a bonus point for my red orb of mega death?
You got all.
That's included in your 2 bonus points for near-death experience.
Yeah, that was worth a shot.
God,
I like
yeah,
that name.
Just
Yeah, that's
look at
me.
all the- Just
I
look
died.
at all the zingy I got. I'm gonna start calling it a different currency every time too. Except I'm gonna cycle through pop culture references.
Oh yeah, Kyrio. Because he fainted after all, so he got a primal with that whole scene.
Yep.
I'm gonna slowly go mad now, that's the thing. When prusties get really, really aggressive, start punching things once they're down. Or after they're down,
I almost feel like Kyrio said that almost jealously, like, oh, he got the first one.
Oh man, he died first. Fuck, I wanted to be the one.
Yeah, primal points are not good.
Well, that's
Yeah,
dynamic.
they're gonna
for
deal with
some
an
of
even
us.
more unstable Riley. That's the thing. They've got an unstable danger doggo.
Also, Rise is gonna take note of the large amount of money you guys seem to have accrued. Like, oh wow. I didn't have a haul like that on my first mission. You all are lucky.
No, we're just really good. You should have seen. We were like a well-oiled machine. We were fast and organized.
He just sort of pouts and looks at you all, kind of like info jelly. The most I got out of my first mission was a couple of berries and an orb. I would have killed for that much.
Oh, I also got this. So the thunderstorm. I bet some Pikachus are gonna give me a pretty penny for this. That I want more than a penny, even if it's pretty, but
Unfortunately not. Though, if you could find a jeweler, maybe you could have it made into a sort of garment. Unfortunately, evolutionary products are not in high demand in this region.
yo.
If it doesn't happen of natural process, it means you have to go to the Cave of Mirrors. And not everybody has the will to face those trials.
Cave of
Sure,
Mirrors.
Cave of Mirrors. Can the Cave of Mirrors turn me into a Snorlax?
Potentially.
That sounds good. So I'll get back to you. As Ralph ponders being a Snorlax.
Just make sure you can still fit through my door if you want to stay here. And he smirks.
Yeah, that might be covenant. Wherever we go, I'd have to stay outside.
Though,
We can ask what gender my pet lizard is. We haven't really asked.
We've never.
yes.
I mean, we could talk to the. I don't know if he wants to talk. He, she,
I mean,
wants
answer is
to
yes.
talk to you.
Okay, I don't want to talk to anyone. I'm crying
Yeah,
in the
that's
corner.
true. If you want to urge that conversation, I'm not sure how to segue that one.
Yeah, honestly, you gotta get Riley out of the corner first.
Oh, in any case, it's a little late. I don't know if Pangoro will be up, Brooke. But, as one of the founders of the Pioneering Club, allow me to officially declare your mission completed. And for going above and beyond duty and bringing back a little more than just some information, I believe you're due for some extra rewards. At least come morning.
What kind of extra rewards?
Well, you'll
Therapy.
certainly raise up through the ranks just a little bit more. But I can't say for certain what Pangoro will see fit to leave you with.
When we somehow end up in the highest rank, it's gonna be very easy to spot us in like the group photo.
No,
We're all, like,
you just got 10
stern
rank
and
points, that's
serious.
all.
Yeah, I mean, like later on down the line, like I imagine us in the top rank, like way later, and there's like a picture of all the top ranks standing together. They all look attentive and alert, and then like the four of us are like fighting each other mid picture shot, like two of them pushing each other and. Tucker like trying to keep someone from falling. Like really easy to see which one's
Also, did you already calculate our new rank points, or is it going to be calculated tomorrow?
Oh, I already did. You
Okay.
got 10.
Oh, cool.
Normally it would be 5, but you guys kind of did extra.
I think Baltoy just wants a hug. Well, he's fainted, at least.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to get my beauty sleep. Sleep wherever you like, if you're conscious. And he just sort of casts a gaze at Riley, not quite believing he's actually awake.
That's what the noise Riley's making, by the way.
Oh,
Aw.
I feel bad. Poor Riolu. I want to give hugs, but I know I must not.
I know what you've done to me.
There will be no salvaging your soul.
Ah!
I'm the GM that just comforts and hugs your character, and then I whisper in their ear the terrible things that have been done to them.
That's exactly what you're doing!
Oh, I thought of a segue to figure out the Salandis name, but it'll happen on next session, if I remember. See, Tucker would probably ask if the Salandit had a preferred name, and then realize he doesn't know what gender the Salandit is, and ask about it, probably.
Is anyone gonna comfort Riley, or is he gonna just leave him in the corner?
Tucker is pondering the idea, but a little confused about what exactly happened. Especially considering he's perceptive and picked up on Rise's reaction, smell, etc. of Riley being something clearly negative. Yeah, that'd be the easier way. As Golf said, just check my YouTube in a day when this uploads. So that'd be the easiest way. But Ralph will cut him off, Riley.
Rise just trots over to his cushion bed and flops in it.
I think what Tucker would do is Tucker would, after some consideration, watching everyone else probably head off to bed, or probably Brooke going back to the... I'm assuming Brooke's going to go back to go sleep at the guild, at the club. Yeah. Report in the morning, after all, sounds like that's the best idea. Next session. But Tucker would pad lightly over to the Riolu, kind of just sitting next to him, somewhat unsure still, but curling his tail along the ground and just kind of resting against the back of the Riolu's back.
Aww.
Kind of giving him a light side glance and just seeing if he wants to react or not.
Like he's gonna like jump startle like away slightly because he's not at all paying attention to his surroundings.
Aw.
Look on his face is just like distraught terror.
Tucker would kind of do a light flinch at the reaction, but wouldn't really go anywhere and just kind of leave the tail curled there. Kind of giving him a gentle look to see if he wanted any attention, which, after seeing that Riley kind of just wants space, he'll just gently pad back away without a word.
Ralph will eat his and Riley's dinner and then go to sleep.
Of course. Of course, Tucker had his share. And then, most likely, took the Salandit with him downstairs to sleep as well. And if the Salandit wants to sleep in the corner, that's fine. Otherwise, gonna just tuck near him just to kind of keep an eye on him.
His faint animation totally looks like he's just like napping.
Yeah, it looks like a very good nap. Maybe much
He's
like when they're
having a good dream.
Maybe it's like much like if they're fainted, they're actually happy about it because then they can chill.
Like
they don't actually mind fainting.
Dreaming about Rise and food. His two favorite things.
So, Rise in a
Bomb.
maid uniform feeding
Land
him
on.
food?
Oh no.
Headcanon accepted. Canon.
This is what Ralph dreams of course.
Yes.
Plop.
Oh man, yes. Yes, absolutely exactly that.
There.
Oh, that's adorable.
As long as it doesn't want to, as long as it's it proved itself. I'll just call it for now, since gender is literally unknown right now. So Tucker is willing to show, compassion and show that he means what he says about like protection and stuff. Protecto pooch. It's kind of within a canine's genes to protect, I think.
You don't wear jeans.
Not those jeans. I don't know. Maybe I'd look cute in jeans. Pooch jeans.
If a pooch wear jeans, would they wear them like this or like this?
What?
You not seen that joke? Where it's like, would they just wear them on like the back legs, go all the way up, with just giant pants on all four legs?
Wow. No, I haven't actually.
How do you not? How have you not? It's been around for years.
Yeah, you'd be surprised what I can miss.
Apparently.
When you talk about Lucarios wear pants, I mean that's true.
How dare you? Alright, now you die. Alright. How do I ban?
Oh. It is pooch glue. Pooch glue. What are you?
I could kick him. I
think
could time him out. Actually, can I time him out?
Also, if you're wondering why YouTube uploads take a day, it's because Twitch has an exclusivity policy for 24 hours. So, yeah. You can basically expect the YouTube video of a stream to show up basically like an hour or so after the end of the stream the next day. Or do they just wear really tight? See, puppos can wear socks just fine. Jeans are a little harder, but socks work.
So, do you wear your jeans over all four legs, or just the back one?
Oh, you monster.
I just wear the back ones. What's this? This is what Eragon was referring to. If dog were pets, we wear like this. Oh, I see. No, I would think of the right image. Makes more sense to me.
Oh god, you're the worst.
But it also is harder for the toe.
I didn't even know someone else posted that meme.
Well, see,
That's where my mind went immediately. Also,
it's really obvious. Like, jeans are to cover your butt. Which of these cover the butt? That's what I thought. Only one of them. There you go. That's the answer. Jeans are to cover the private regions, and only one of those jeans do that. Very easy meme to answer. See, this is why I'm not good at memes. I'm just like, here's the easiest solution. Done. What next? I just ruined them.
Okay. So, I'm gonna eat. You guys feel free to speculate and whatnot. I'm still torturing Riley, kind of.
Yeah, you're still torturing me. DMs now.
Hey,
you're still torturing me. Save me.
Hey, Tubby, do you remember the... Oh, go ahead.
Rise doesn't know it, but he's doing quite the opposite of torturing Ralph right now.
Tubby, I had a question for you.
Yeah.
Didn't we have a conversation last game where I went into detail about what I was going to spend my experience on next?
Yeah, you were talking about swagger and how you could swagger them into confusion, and I could steal the buff.
And there was like...
We figured out that would work. We figured out it would work.
Yeah, that's right. And... Yeah, because he would still the attack buff, but not the confusing effects. And swagger was... That's a normal move, right? Pretty sure about that. Yeah, it is.
I'm gonna save up for another point of strength. One more session, I should have it.
Yeah, that was
15.
That was a tough contest intimidate roll. That's right. And oh, that's right. So I was saying that was also good because I wanted to have more contests at some point. I already have good contests. I need more tough. Actually, I should probably save up for a point in strength so I can then increase my dex. That would probably be the best plan. Plus, that would also... Well, I don't... That wouldn't... Would that up cool? That would up cool, right? Or does it only up to the point...
I think it does.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Every additional.
All right, so then that's what I need. I need a point in strength and I need a point in dex. So what are let's see how do points work. Let's look at the sheet. Main stat or whatever it's called.
Attribute. It's 10 times the current score.
Right, so it's going to be
So
20 for
For
me.
strength, you would need 20. For dexterity, you would need 10.
Right, so I'm going to need 20 first and then 10. And then once that's done, that'll both increase my accuracy, I believe, for some stuff. Yeah. And also will increase my damage for things, and then it'll also make it possible to get swagger at some point and make it more useful. So yeah.
Yeah, Ralph and Tucker getting them gains.
Yes.
I need to start saving my XP because there's something I need to do now. It's unfortunate that I have to do this, but it's something I need to do.
Wait, what do you need to do?
I'm not saying anything to you.
Getting rid of the primal point doesn't do anything.
That's not what I need to do. There's something else I need to do.
Oh, do you need to get Aura Sphere?
Okay, I can't buy that. I mean, I'd love to. You have to give that to me.
Oh, right.
I mean, if you want to make it available for purchase, please do. I'd be down.
That's right, I forgot Riolo can't learn that. Never mind.
No, give it to- I can learn it, you just have to let me. Give it to me.
He has to earn it.
I did, I just vaporized the Baltimore, give it to me.
You didn't earn it. The Kyrio did.
You don't know about that.
I mean, yeah, but you do, I guess. Maybe? Yeah, you do, probably.
Or
so
does
confused.
he?
Or does he?
Dun, dun.
How much does Riley know? A hell of a heck of a lot more than you, and it hurts him in the inside and the outside.
So what does that total up? That is 141, 2, 3, 4, yeah. 145 monies is what I have. That's not bad. I wonder how much garments were again. They were really expensive.
Yeah.
Garments are very expensive. They can run for hundreds.
Might be able to get a cheap one.
But then it wouldn't be very good.
True. Tucker would like to accessorize, probably. He doesn't innately know it now, but... I mean, he already found that one tattered thing. He hasn't actually... Is he wearing it? I think he is. I don't remember if he put it on. Actually, I think he just held on to it. That's right, he was going to get a fixed stop. That's what he was going to spend his money on. Remember the neckerchief?
Oh, yeah. You were going to get that repaired.
He was going to get that he probably can get that fixed up for the money he has. It's also not a stat item as far as I know. It's just an item. So. Summon the Thunderstone.
I need to send you guys to the seamstress next. But that requires going beyond the baked plains.
Yes. Oh boy.
Carl, why must you do this to me?
Alright guys, that was a good session. That was fun. We had our first boss fight. Stuff happened. And it was dramatic and also cool things. And we have I think we have a pet that's more or less a proper pet and won't run away at this point. Hopefully.
Yeah. I mean, I think he both likes you and is pissed terrified of me. I think it's a good combo. Despite the fact this is not what I wanted.
Despite the fact that you wanted it, you wanted to. Yeah, I don't think he'll accept whatever name you give him. Probably he, she, it, they, them. All the terms. I don't know.
Womp.
Womp. But yes, guys, thanks for coming. And of course, next session will be, as always, 2 Wednesdays from now.
I'm okay with that one.
Actually, we'll be on May 1st, our next session. So, and I will see you guys for, oh yeah, Friday, Super Cat Tales 2 Part 3. I'm actually very hyped about that because that game is amazing. That is like the literal best mobile game I've ever played. And that's not saying a lot because mobile games usually suck, but that game is amazing, so it does mean a lot. So there, haha. So, yeah, totally looking forward to that. But yeah, I will see you guys then. And everyone, have a great night. Does anybody want to say closing thoughts?
This is gonna suck, because I can't talk about Riley's predicament to anyone except Karserus now, because no one I know now is not watching this session on YouTube, and it hurts me on the inside.
Oh wow.
Ah, yes, the agony of making your players keep a thing a secret.
I don't have to keep a secret technically, but it makes more sense.
No, secrets are good. It adds intrigue and gives people a reason to come back to keep watching too, including myself.
Yeah. I should commission someone to do Ralph's stream.
No, I need a commission of possessed Riley.
I need a commission of just me having a mobile Ember turret on my back for that dungeon. Well, I'm mobile, so it's mobile. A place turret on my back, yeah.
I just need to doodle a really tired rise with some Chesto coffee.
Do it.
Sharing the stream was really so much fun.
With the caption "Rise is done with your shit."
I gotta remember for next session. There's a couple of things Riley needs to say to that cat.
Oh boy.
Despite being terrified of that cat, there's something he needs to say to that cat.
You're always free to DM me if you like. And also, there's the intergame RP that we can do.
Of course.
Yes, but I don't know if that's something that should be kept secret or public.
True. I mean, we generally do a rundown of those, but Well,
if you feel it needs to be public, we can. Needs to be private, we can do it in DMs at some point.
Touche.
For now, I must be off because it's late.
Yeah, I know, right? I work tomorrow. Be busy because fucking Easter.
Good luck on that, dear.
Also, because my mate brought food home and now it's probably slightly chilly.
Oh, darn. I do that all the time. All right, you go eat, and I'm going to end the stream. Y'all have a good night.
Yeah, it's fine.
And I will see you guys on Friday.
Bye, cat.